here, and we can continue where we left off. We left off in the middle of the day. I believe it was like 11 in the morning. Um, with a few people going to shops, blacksmith, like that, magic shops, um, and a few other people stayed back at the guild, uh, the city guild hall. Say that. Um, so I believe everyone's still split and where you were. So feel free to continue with what you're doing. And the people who had to cut out early, I think Bo and maybe Maddie and Demi both didn't get to go to shops and stuff like that. So if you'd like to do that, feel free.
No, I wasn't interested in going to shops, so thank you.
Wasn't I think Bo and I were in the guild hall,
Yeah,
if
you
I
were.
remember correctly. Yeah, I think I'm done with the stuff that I was doing for the rest of the day.
Everybody made sure they got their levels up like that.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, you have your
Yep.
level. Bo, you're at level 4, so you did do it.
Sorry.
I thought you said no.
No, yeah, I did it 2 sessions ago though, so
Yeah.
or
I'm
3
assuming.
sessions ago. I don't know.
Yeah, because I think it was the beginning of last session that we leveled up. I'm assuming that we've had a long rest.
That was for the level 5 people, but not the level 4 people, right?
Well, that was
Yep.
for everybody. I
Me and
think.
Bo
I
are
think
still
everybody
4.
leveled up at that point.
Ow.
No.
No, me and Bo are still 4.
Yeah, because both of you guys missed a session.
Yes, but we leveled up before you guys leveled up to level 5.
It doesn't matter. What? No, y'all leveled up at the same time.
Yeah, that's what I'm
basically.
saying.
Don't worry about it.
Oh, okay.
Trey's a level behind because he died and had to switch characters, and you were behind by only a little bit because you missed that one session. But anyway, so Bo, yes, you're almost about to level up, but
Okay.
okay.
No, but I wasn't interested in going to any shops or anything like that, except for like filling up our supplies.
Yeah, well, I'm giving people the option who didn't get a chance to go.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying you don't have to worry about me. You can go to anybody else that needs that.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good.
Well, it's more along the lines of what are y'all doing? I'm not like it's not me just saying if you want to go to shops. It's people want to do stuff. You have to do stuff.
I will. Trying to think. I can start
honestly.
asking around. I guess for see if anybody has spotted any more Cygnus Solaris members.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm in the guild hall. So is there anybody in the guild hall I can talk to?
Yeah, I mean there's other adventurers and stuff.
Okay. I'm gonna go up to one of them and be like, "Hey, has any large metal men passed this way?"
He kind of looks at you weird and goes, "No, no, oh, no." Like
Okay.
it's an odd question. He's not really sure what to make of it. Like, what do you mean by large metal man?
Well, we are looking for a missing Cygnus Solaris guild member who supposedly passed this way a few days ago. He's a warforged. Would look like a man made out of metal to you. We're just wondering
No,
if you'd seen him.
can't say I've seen anyone or heard of anything like that before.
Have you possibly seen anything or heard about any unusual cultist activity?
If you mean the missing people and
Yeah,
I
that.
mean, yeah, of course, but like, not I don't have any information on that. I think the main guild hall sent investigators out here.
Well, thank you for the update.
Yeah, he
Let's
goes
go.
back to drinking.
I'm just gonna walk out of the guild hall. Where is everybody else? So I know me and Bo are in the hall. I just don't know where everybody else is.
I don't really remember off, to be
I
honest.
think me and Boot were pretty close to each other. We went to the
Gurgle and Boots were
weapon
down
armory,
the south part of the
blacksmith,
city.
something like that.
Were we like
Yeah.
all supposed to meet back at the guild? I just left this.
I don't know if y'all specify to meet back. Boots and Gurgle went down to the blacksmith and a couple other places down there that y'all don't know about. But the rest of y'all all stayed at the guild hall, I believe.
I went and bought giant scissors.
Nice.
I did that. You guys don't remember that?
Oh. I think wasn't that the picture you put in Discord?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh.
If they become broken, give one half to your little sister, and then go off and join us.
Oh yeah, I suppose you're not back at the guild hall then.
Actually, yeah. I think I went with Shekel.
No, you might have. So yeah,
Yeah.
I thought y'all said y'all were going back to the guild hall. That's why I assumed. But
yeah, I think we were like we did that, and then it was like, okay, we're gonna go back to the guild hall. But
yeah, I think y'all probably made it back to the guild hall. Gurgle and Boots are a little bit far away because they went through more than one store.
Mm-hmm.
I can't really think of anything, yeah, in particular to do or that I want to do.
Hey, Warmoody's, Wammy, whatever your name is.
Ayo, what's up?
Whammies.
You can call me Wham.
Okay. So maybe you can talk to the local establishment of your particular profession, and maybe they've heard things on the streets.
I don't know what you mean by that.
The local thieves guild. You're a thief. Local thieves guild. I'm sure there's a thieves guild in this town. Every city has a thieves guild.
I mean, I didn't even think about that.
Well, you're a thief, aren't you?
I'm just making sure I know thieves can't. Yeah. I do. Caleb, how would I go about finding the thieves guild? So I can't just ask random people on the street. No.
I can tell you if you need to know, but that's up to Caleb. Out of character.
So that's kind of it. Kind of there's a few ways that you typically do it, but like you would typically like find someone like a thief. Like you find someone stealing or doing something like that. You can mark him, follow him, scrying, stuff like that. I think you could probably do. There's clairvoyant spell, isn't there?
Scry, I don't think I can do any of that.
Well, exactly.
There's also so thieves can't is speaking as well as a reading language, and runes with like runes and stuff like that in code.
Yeah.
So you would notice things that other people would just dismiss as like, oh, that must just be a scratch on a building or just a slab of paint going wrong. You would notice like things saying, oh, well, that's possibly a safe house, or oh, that's a protected area, and then go from there is how you find it. But then yes, you would.
The thing is that you wouldn't be a
your
part of
signs
this
and
thieves
symbols.
guild, so like,
That
however,
is
you also don't know whether or not the thieves guild would be kind to you showing, your party who aren't thieves, how
that
to
is
find
accurate.
them. That was what you. That would be what you would know based off of your knowledge.
I don't think Thieves Guild would be a good move for us right now.
Okay.
Not on the first night in a new city. We could try hitting up some of the more seedier pubs or like inns and bars around here. Start
Okay.
canvassing.
Okay, let's go do that, I guess.
Do you want to meet up with everybody else first, or do you just want to go you and me?
We can wait until they come here to let them know what we're doing, or meet up with them.
Yeah. Having a Goliath or just a big man in general, would lend itself to our intimidation factor.
I could be big scary.
That works too. Just anything large and in charge.
I want to turn into Gurgle, but with a ponytail.
I'm just trying to get a mental image of just Gurgle in the first place. I think he's bald or shaved. I think maybe.
Yes.
Yeah, typically, he has the ability to have hair. I think you actually have some hair, Nick.
Yeah.
But Goliaths don't typically have hair.
Yeah. But I'm not like fully Goliath though.
You're half Goliath, yeah.
Yeah. I think like Goliaths also have like almost like grayish skin, and I have like paler skin. So
Lightish gray. Gray with an E instead of gray with an A.
Great from Teen Titans.
Sure.
Teen Titans, go!
Right, so Boots and Gurgle are coming back.
Baller.
See Azrael and Shekel, y'all are waiting as well with Whammy and Linus.
Yeah, we can meet up with them. Yeah.
Yeah, you are with Gurgle. Gurgle was following you around.
I thought you were looking for.
Cameron.
yeah, Gurgle and Boots were off on their own adventure.
Might as well do this now because I'll forget.
Didn't even
later.
include us. What the heck, man?
I mean, you could have tagged along.
Like I think he didn't follow you into the magic shop, but I think Gurgle literally just waited around for you.
Yeah.
Oh, I got qualms on me.
He was like, I don't want to go in there. That seems like a pansy shop.
Only weaklings
First
use
of all-
magic to do damage.
What is magic but the martial weapons? of
Y'all
nature?
didn't have a long rest bow. I think you already rolled dice. But
The last time I rolled dice was when we had the fight with the changelings. We haven't had a rest since then.
I'm pretty sure you rolled them after that, but that's fine.
Okay.
Those.
Well,
That's
if
fine. Anyway, so yeah, you see Gurgle skipping up the road in shiny shiny new armor, and you see Boots just walking up behind him or walking beside him, watching him as they come up the road towards the guild hall. Y'all are standing outside.
I like the image of me and Boots as like the parent and then like an energetic child that just doesn't know how to walk normally and has to like sprint everywhere or like skip everywhere, you know?
Yes, turtles have thumbs. Of course they have thumbs. It's like the Ninja Turtles. They had 2 fingers and a thumb.
Dare you, sir?
Wow.
Exactly.
Gurgle,
Could you say that again? It kind of cut out. I don't think people heard you.
Gurgle, you look really dapper. So shiny and new.
Oh, you like it? It's my new armor. I figured I'd get an upgrade.
It looks amazing. It really suits you. I'm pretty sure you're like
like
Kinetic
suit of
Invincible.
armor.
At this point.
Damn it.
New day, new Gurkle.
Oh.
All right, so
So
y'all decided what y'all are gonna do, or
Well, I guess we're gonna go question about the bandits, whatever, the people we've been tracking, as well as possibly seeing if anybody's also seen the Team Corellian, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, sounds like a good idea to me.
So everyone's all together then?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. Just triple checking. I don't want to leave anybody out.
Before you leave, you see the guild, like the head guild matron, walk outside and usher you inside real quick. She goes, "Before you leave, I contacted the guild. Come inside. Make sure that you get your money."
Money.
Okay.
My first favorite thing.
She looks at you and goes, "You already got yours, young man. Don't you?" And she kind
Aw.
of like slaps your hand away.
No, wait. I need that.
You've already got yours. Come get your stipend.
While me
And
trying to double dip.
she looks at you and smiles, Boots. "Oh, what a nice turtle. Oh, come inside. Your name was on the list too, all of you." And she walks behind the counter inside and pulls out, was it 5? How many are there? I need to count, y'all.
I have these butterscotches
4.
I kept in my purse.
Let's see. Oh, well, here we go. 4 bags. And she hands each a bag each to Linus, and Boots and Shekel and Azrael, and goes, "Well, this is your stipend. This is one of the bonuses you get for increasing your guild membership. You know, the renown in the guild. How can I say this without sounding like metagaming?"
But Gurgle didn't get any?
Gurgle got some.
You said 4, but there's
Oh,
5.
then 5. Whatever.
I was confused. Okay.
Gurgle doesn't get any. Linus, give yours to Gurgle. We're talking back. I'm an old lady. No, the problem is
Ooh,
I'm
does
trying
that mean
to
I
find
get
my
double?
notepad, and my notepad is literally nowhere to be found.
Have you asked your son?
Where the hell is my notepad? What the?
Have you checked your son's room?
Question. Honestly.
That's a weird
Well,
question.
that has all of my notes on it. That's why I was getting confused, because I'm trying to find it while talking. I gotta go find my notepad. Ugh.
Maybe it's on the
The
opposite
dangers of
side of all the
children.
pictures that are in the fridge. Maybe he just like colored on one side and you're like, oh, here they are, all my notes.
Do you know where my notepad's at? I had it here. You know, be honest.
Not only.
Hold it. Bruh.
Freaking gnats, man. What the heck?
It was on the ottoman at one point. And
In here. Somewhere.
found it.
The north, that.
Ouch. No, not a tent right now. I just found my notepad. Thanks for your help, Liam. There we go. All right, now I got it. I don't know how I got over there on that side of the room underneath all that stuff, but
Poor Cameron. Suffering in silence.
okay. She kind of smiles and goes, "This is your stipend as dayfarers. Congratulations." And she again looks at Wamudes and goes, "You already got yours. You got yours months ago. Get your hands away." And she gives everybody 700 gold in each bag.
Ooh, fun money. I mean,
Whammy
yay,
just passes out.
buy important things. Whammy, no.
Whammy,
My
you
money.
already have the money.
I have 40.
No, you don't. You haven't refreshed your page.
You haven't refreshed your page.
How
Technology's holding you back, Whammy.
it says
Whammy.
40.
It shouldn't. On mine, it doesn't. Did you hit refresh?
It says 740.
Dummy.
And Whammy just like explodes off the ground. It's like, I'm good.
He's
I thought I
dumber
didn't
than
get
I
paid.
am.
Bum, bum, bum.
You got paid when you made Dayfarer.
Mine says 12:53. God damn it, Cameron.
Done. Yeah.
It's because Cameron's been gambling with his the entire time. Anyway. Alright.
We
so,
all comparing weenie size right now? Is that what this is?
everybody be good. Be good.
We're all
That joke was
honey?
the bratwurst. Ugh.
Nice.
Just for that, you have to listen to me pour water. That was really quiet. You barely hear that probably.
Yeah, I didn't hear anything. Nope.
Trey, you got your water bottle?
It's
Didn't hear
empty.
anything.
I drank it all already.
Foreskin!
Sounds like that sounds
That's
like
what
a you problem.
need. A mere brand thermos insulated water container.
Yeah.
I've got nothing. I'd have to go
It's the,
downstairs.
it's
to
the
get water.
official brand of this D&D group for water.
Don't
Yes.
say that.
Official water of
Limit
Cygnus
your
Solaris.
options.
This carbonated alcoholic beverage.
Good plan. That's what I'm gonna go do.
It's actually a growler.
Is that a euphemism?
No,
Roar.
it's made for alcohol.
I
All right, here you
know,
go.
it's a joke. Fucking.
A growler.
Yeah, everybody has to get one of these. These are all these are all the official ones for
Good
D&D group.
Lord, Caleb.
What flavor do you have?
Whee!
Growler? It's not flavored. It's just an empty container.
I don't know, man. The metal the metal is
the-
made out of metal.
Taste. It's just a 64 ounce. I
Oh,
use
no,
it
no,
for
no, no, I'm-
water.
I'm thinking of
it'll
the,
keep ice water like ice cold for like 2
I'm
days.
thinking of the
Growler, because I
Yeah,
keep
it doesn't
thinking
What
taste
is-
like
oh.
metal though when you drink it.
of a growler.
Yes, Cameron. No, it doesn't taste like metal when you drink it. I drink it
It
out of.
doesn't have to be this big thing.
I also got they gave me I got 2 stainless steel cups from the same place. And it's nice drinking out of those.
I don't want to spend $60 on a water bottle.
I'm thinking of the Rattler.
64 ounces.
I don't know
It's
why,
64
my brain
ounces. It's
just-
almost as big as Cameron is.
I got this from Bespoke Post. That's why.
Oh, nice, nice.
Yeah. Much cheaper. And by much cheaper, I mean I only spent like $50 on it instead of. But instead, you know. All right. Now everybody's got their drinks, and I've got my notes. She smiles and goes, "All right, make sure you check in occasionally. If you notice more feathers on your arms, that means that you've increased your renown and helped Cygnus Solaris grow, which means in turn you're rewarded for it. So, make
Can I
sure you come
fly if
back
I
when you've
have
noticed this." She smiles and goes, "You will know eventually what you can do. I can't tell you what each level contains. That would ruin the surprise." And her eyes kind of like sparkle, and then she walks in the back room. before she looks out and blows you a kiss.
But does she have any butterscotch hard candy?
Yes, there's a bowl specifically of hard candies on the
I'm-
counter.
I'm gonna
I'm
catch
just
that
I'm just gonna
kiss.
take a handful and put it in my inventory.
She looks out and goes, "You can have 2. Put the other ones back."
I'm just gonna take 2 and put them in my inventory.
I'm gonna take 2 and hand
she
off
walks
my
over and
2
pinches-
She
she
walks
to
over.
Kwame.
She walks over and pinches your cheek and she's like, "You'll get fat, and then you won't be able to thief around. Try
Yeah.
slinking when you weigh 500 pounds, dummy."
I need to add custom item.
Yeah, he doesn't do that anyways.
Add items.
Trey, I don't know if you caught it. I said that I took 2 and
She only
handed them
picks up 1
to you.
butterscotch. What does that mean? I hear like barely light talking in the background.
That's Cameron, apparently, someplace.
What? Cameron's muted.
Boots or scotch? She smiles at you. Boots.
I can't. Wait a minute.
All right, so now y'all may go about your way. Now that you've gotten your guild stipend.
Ooh, money. What do you want to do with it? Let's spend it all on something stupid. It's too late for that, though. I just bought big scissors. Anyone else have any plans?
Wait, I don't
World
hear Bo.
nomination, but that's not for right now.
Wait, what's up, Caleb?
I didn't hear Bo talking. Is Bo talking?
No, I don't hear him.
Oh, I thought somebody said Bo. I thought somebody's.
Are we dead?
No, Kane is though.
Oh,
Hmm.
oh.
Oof.
Oh wait.
Oof.
Ooh, kill him.
Gotti.
Just
We're
remember,
gonna
I'm a
do-
doctor if you need help with that burn.
Where'd you get your degree?
The School of Gurgle.
School of Hard Knocks.
You need to take some old man's beard and crush it up, add a little bit of water, boil it, and then use it as a poultice for that burn.
An old beard?
It's a lichen. It's an antibacterial, like, it's actually a thing. I don't actually know if it's a thing in D&D though. I haven't done my research on lichens growing on trees in D&D.
I thought you meant lichen as in like lycanthropy.
No, as in
That's what I thought too.
lichen.
Lichen?
You've all seen Old Man's Beard before in real life.
Lychee.
Probably. I probably don't know it by that name.
Lychee. Isn't it lychee?
Usnea is the other name for it. It's that stuff that grows off of trees that hangs from like
Oh. No, I know what you're talking about.
Hmm.
Yeah. That looks like an old man's
What are
beard.
you talking about?
We're talking about herbal medicine. Oh,
Yeah.
So tobacco leaves?
Oh, it's almost
No.
kind of like a mushroom.
old man's beard should not be a mushroom. It is a fungus.
It looks like
Oh,
a
is
mushroom.
that old man's beard? No, it's a lichen. It looks like.
Pretty sure that looks mushroomy.
Well, this is what it looks like. So I concerned if that's what mushrooms look like.
I've never seen it on a tree.
We have old man's
Uh,
beard all over the
I
place down here.
definitely have.
Oh yeah.
blind,
never heard that.
That's not what came up on my computer when I typed in lichen. It just says fungus, and there are
It is-
many different funguses.
There's more
That-
funguses
there-
than people.
Are you
on
think
thinking
it.
Spanish moss? Because Spanish moss is all around here.
That is also around here. Yes.
So I've never heard of old man's
Cameron,
beard.
stop making puns in chat. It doesn't translate well. Fucking,
That's what comes up.
there's a fungus among us.
There's probably many types of that one specifically.
Yeah.
That's what it looks like. What it is between my toes right now.
Ugh.
Bo,
You need to go
fucking,
clean your feet.
no one wants to hear that.
Linus has got some really bad feet. Okay.
Gross
Anyhow,
old man.
Anyhow, is everybody ready to continue? I know people got drinks and stuff.
I am.
All right. I'm drinking my water while waiting for y'all to say what y'all want to do.
I'm drinking a little bit of sparkling apple juice.
Ooh, that's some good hydro, homie.
Mhm.
Should we go try to find whoever's running the lottery in this town and blow some of the money that we just got?
That was fast.
That's how I like to blow money.
Oh man. Is there any way I can upgrade my daggers at all?
You could get them enchanted, or you could buy new enchanted daggers.
I want to go see if that's even possible with my newfound wealth.
Okay.
It's probably not. It's probably going to be like outrageously expensive.
So it probably will be outrageously expensive, but you're welcome to go find a shop and ask about it.
I want to go find a shop.
I thought we were gonna
Wait.
go ask about. I
That
thought
was
we were
before I
waiting
got
before-
$700, Bo.
You actually wasn't, because you had the money the whole time.
It didn't update for me, so if I don't see it, it doesn't exist.
That's not true.
That's a big point.
I told you that I made the changes earlier because
Yeah, and I thought I just had
forgotten to apply
40.
them. I had forgotten to give you your money from that.
Why
Oh
you
my
cast,
god! Wow.
Actually,
cast weightlessness and invisibility on his pouches, so he doesn't feel it and he doesn't see it, so he thinks he's.
you actually have an additional ability that I'll get with you later to tell you about.
Oh, okay.
Not frugalness.
I like how Trey's like, okay, like it's.
I'm scared. I'm a very
Well, you're not the same. You're not a Dayfair like the rest of them. You're an Equinox.
Oh, that's true.
Mm-hmm.
Huh?
Oh my
I'm a
god.
higher, I'm
Your
a
guild-
higher
he's
dawn
higher in the guild
swan
than
than
you.
you are.
Oh.
Don Swan.
Should we try
What?
and set up a meeting like with higher officials to see if they have any other insight, or are we just gonna wander around town and talk to everyone?
Well, we've already talked to the guild officials here to see if they've heard anything, and they haven't. So
Yeah. I just didn't know if it was like specific to the guild or like, I don't know, a president, village leader type person.
President.
What?
Going talk to the mayor, governor, the actual leader of the city might be helpful.
It might be also impossible.
That is also accurate.
I mean, you never know until you try.
Okay.
We could sneak into the main place.
Yes. What does that mean? I'll go ahead and
Scale the
say.
walls and sneak in.
Or we could go to the taverns, the prostitutes in towns, the beggars, the local beggars, things like that. People on the street who actually hear things and see things and possibly know some stuff, and ask them.
No one wants to do anything fun. I guess we could do that.
Yeah,
Also,
I
do
guess
you know
so.
where to sneak in too?
I was just gonna wing it. Winging it's gotten me this far.
No, Kane's dead now. I like winging it. Let's wing it.
I'm literally I'm in character. I don't. I've
He's
never
not.
met
Yeah,
Kane
he's
before.
saying that as whammy, not as Trey.
Oh yeah, I'm
DM, my immersion's getting ruined.
And how would you wing it into it?
I don't know. I'd probably scale up the side of the wall.
You walk right in.
Yeah, figure it
Okay,
up
and
as
when
you go.
they capture you, let's just say they capture you, or somebody sees you, or something like that, and then they blame the guild, and the guild loses its charter in the city and gets kicked out. What happens then?
I'm not part of the Thieves Guild.
Wait a minute.
And also, I'm
Start
invisible.
anarchy.
I think he's talking about Cygnus Solaris.
So if we do something bad, do we lose a fight?
That depends on how bad.
Oh, okay. Just
Like, if you're
curious.
going around murdering people, then yeah, you'll probably get in trouble.
What if the
That's
thief? What if
fair.
the
Okay,
thieves
I
guild
just
you're
yeah.
part of has the
Not
lord or
part of the
whoever's in
Thieves
charge
Guild.
is off limits? Oh, I thought you said
I'm not part of the. Why? Typical wizard behavior, assuming things all the time.
no. You're a thief. A
Whoa,
thief's a
That's
thief.
I'm not
classist.
a thief.
classist.
Why would you assume that I'm a thief? Just because
I
I
asked-
take
I
things from
asked-
people
I-
doesn't
I
mean I'm a
asked-
thief.
I asked you before the rest of the group got here, and you said yes, you're a thief.
There's no proof. There's no proof
You-
that conversation ever
Yeah,
happened.
I never
You
said you
just
were a
said
good
that
thief
you were
because
going
you.
Also kinda
to
metagaming,
break
isn't it?
in, sneak in.
I also never
Yeah.
said you were.
Scale the
you're a-
wall. I mean,
You're not a good thief because, of course, you didn't even know you had money on you when you did have money on you. So you're obviously not a very good thief.
I'm a devilishly handsome rogue that you can't tell because I'm wearing a mask. Don't ask me to take off my mask ever. So
But
I'm just a
Did you
how would
rogue.
please
we
take the
know?
mask
How
off?
would we know how devilishly handsome you are?
You have to take my word for it.
no, I don't like that.
You could
Ah,
probably use
nope.
charm person on him, have him take off his mask.
Nope. Can't do it. It's illegal.
I don't
Do
have
it.
that, but I could
Do
try.
it.
Nope.
All right,
that's
Whammy, we're
not-
gonna have to paralyze you so that we
No, wait. Nope. I didn't sign up for this.
I signed you up.
Wait,
it's
are you
all right.
implying we hold him down?
No. Wait. No. I don't
If
like
you
it.
have to spell hold person, you can.
No,
hold, you
wait.
can class that.
Stop
Hey, you don't
talking
need
about
a
it like this is
spell.
gonna
I
happen.
think
You don't need a
actually did acquire
spell.
that.
I could just hold him.
So-
Urkel's strong
No,
enough.
wait. Stop.
If you're gonna join our crew, I think I should see your face.
You all have cooties. That's why I'm wearing the mask.
Oh,
Urkel's
come
gonna
on,
walk
you've
up
seen
behind
my
him
face.
and
I could
like
have very
give
well
him a
not
giant
allowed you
bear
to see
hug.
it.
Like, around the arms and,
very
like, pin 'em.
anti-touching me.
Wait a minute. Did you say he hasn't seen my face?
Not your real face.
No one's seen your real face.
Yeah, nobody.
Yeah, yeah, actually I did.
I showed it to the priest.
Yeah, someone did something stupid, ate a cookie,
Oh, that's right.
Oh,
Shut
man, I
up.
love
and then
cookies.
passed
Man.
out.
You know what? I passed out for like a second.
I could have let you fall to the ground.
You're rude.
Yeah, that's accurate.
I'm you right now anyway, so stop complaining.
I know, I don't like this at all. I don't need a twin.
Wonder Twin powers activate.
It's
Form
the
of-
best.
By the way, you look like Gurkle with a ponytail. So
Yeah, I was gonna say you turned
You're
into
screaming
Gurkle
now.
with a ponytail.
That's you're right. You're right.
Can you please, out of character, describe ponytail?
What do you mean?
Is it like a high ponytail, low ponytail?
I want you to picture
I
all
hope
the people.
I hope it's a French braid.
No, well
I
then it
hope
would.
it's a
Oh, I hope
pigtail.
it's the Japanese anime
Just some
ponytail of a
pigtails.
male character that's
I
like
hope it's space
super
fun.
long and yet looks very feminine at the same time.
Nope,
Well-
he needs a pigtail.
You guys have seen like Lady Deadpool, right?
Yeah.
That's the vibe I was going for. You know, the ponytail that makes literally no sense.
Nice. Nice.
Thank you for the visual.
You're welcome.
We can continue.
Just like a blonde ponytail that comes out of nowhere, like attached just to the head at ponytail point.
the ponytail is its own like planet.
It
Is
just
that like
looks
that?
like a phone charger cable just coming
That
out the
same-
back of his head, but
That
it's
same ponytail that's kind of like that Star Wars assassin character.
Like Zuko in season 1, but
Aw.
ponytail.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
Well, I have horrendous things stuck in my head now. So what are y'all doing? What are y'all up to? Y'all have already
Hey, I'm
threatened your
beautiful.
party members with breaking into their most secret and protected of places.
That sounds way grosser than what it actually was.
Yeah, I think
yeah.
wait
It's
for
called
fall
phrasing.
asleep so we could take off the mask.
I mean, you know,
Like a forget me.
if it
Wait, I
happened
thought
in
we were-
real life,
I thought we were doing big scary for a reason.
I don't know. You've got a lot of charisma. You probably could just walk in there.
Y'all
Maybe.
just have to tell me what y'all have to do it. I can't ex machina y'all to a place.
Yes, but you are God.
Yeah, no, I'm just bringing up that, hey guys, didn't we have a point for needing muscular people?
Yeah. We could walk into a tavern and intimidate some of the local hegemonies.
Well, there you go. I'm fantastic at intimidating.
Let's go intimidate some weak-minded fools.
Can we intimidate you to take your mask off?
No, that's illegal.
I bet I could try.
Yeah.
Nope.
Yeah,
Can't.
try it.
Okay.
Illegal. Nope.
We won't do it now, but I will remember this and get back to this later.
That sounds so ominous. It's gonna be when I least expect it.
Yeah.
Just
Middle of
just
combat.
yank his
Take
mask
off your
off whenever
mask!
he's sleeping.
It's
Never
gonna
see
be
it
like
coming.
Kakashi where he takes it off and there's another one on.
He's gonna be getting like literally consumed by something, and you're gonna be like, "Wait, take his mask off first."
Yeah.
Wait, he died. Take his mask off before we bury him.
That's more important to Osriel than anything in his life, apparently.
Yeah, that's my number one goal right now. I can't promise it's gonna happen in the best of ways, but it's gonna happen.
Don't worry, Whammy. And I'm gonna slap him on the shoulder, and I'm gonna say, "He's not very strong anyway. He can't get you."
Aw.
But I bet I could convince someone else.
Nope.
You know,
Mask stays
Gurgle
on.
in his shiny new armor. Yeah.
He's a big shiny boy. I'll give him that.
Yeah.
Y'all are just at the front desk
Yeah.
talking about all this.
Having an argument.
Yeah, about removing Whamby's mask.
The head matron walks out from the other room and goes, You leave him alone. I'm gonna have to split you up and put you in timeout. Now go, get out. Go do your mission. Go.
Mrs. Guild Lady, they're making me feel bad. Can I have 2 more butterscotches?
He's gonna get fat.
Too much candy is bad for you too. Now go, all of you. Scoot. Or you get nothing but bread and water tonight. Go.
Fine.
I like her. She's like an old
Okay.
grandma.
I'm gonna let
She's a
it
guild marm for sure.
bring it up later.
Go make me get the ruler.
No,
Oh no, she's
wait.
not.
I don't
I
like
just
that.
had flashbacks.
Oh, I don't
Jekyll,
like it.
you've been beat with a ruler.
Not Chuckle.
Oh. I see.
Hi, we're Catholic school.
I went to Baptist school, so if it makes you feel any different, they had a giant paddle. Cameron probably remembers it.
Oh no!
If he ever got in trouble.
I'm aware.
Cameron,
of
do
certain
you
things.
remember the paddle that they had at Calvary? It was like 4 feet long, and you wielded it like a baseball bat.
Did you get spanked?
I did a lot. I was a terrible kid in kindergarten.
Vietnam flashbacks.
Dude, no, I'm not kidding you. I'm not kidding you when I say that you would have hiccups when you left that office. Like, that was a thing that people talked about. Like, it would give you hiccups. It was that
What
bad.
the fuck?
Yeah, they didn't do that. You just got hit on the hands.
This is the Deep South. Deep South.
I got hit on the
Baptist.
hands, but if I fell asleep in class, I got hit over the head. Big old metal ruler.
I've been smacked around with a rolled up newspaper, which it probably isn't as bad, but it's certainly traumatizing.
My teacher would take one of those little water bottles, the little squirt bottles that you would see in like science labs, and just spray you with water.
That sounds like the best.
Like we're little fucking cats, and just and it's like no sleeping in my class, and just spray you with water.
No, please.
I don't know if that would be exciting or humiliating.
Yeah, I'm not sure. What? Just
It depends on the trauma.
and wait for her to come up and pretend to be asleep, and then try to catch it in your mouth.
You leave
Oh.
class just
Thanks for the
drenched.
drink. Thanks for the
Oh.
drink, Holmes.
You're freaking soaked by the time you leave.
Oh,
This is sexual.
No,
what?
What?
No, what? No.
What?
That's just you.
I'm not into sex.
Go to horny jail.
Wow.
Wrong.
Good,
Can we
move on?
just have Gurgle just bonk?
Stop trying to
Go to horny
PvP
jail.
and
Okay.
continue with what you're trying to do.
All
I
right,
don't
let's
know
go
what I'm trying to
intimidate
do.
I'm
some
gonna start.
weak-minded
I'm gonna
idiots.
start keeping yelling. Y'all discuss what you want to do, but you haven't said, "All right, let's go and do this," and we're doing this.
Fine, I'm gonna
Can
start making decisions.
Okay, I'm leaving.
That is the point of.
I want to
role-playing,
leave
yes.
the guild thing. I want to go to a bar and I want to like threaten people.
Threaten.
Okay. There's a way you can do that by saying, I'm doing this, and I want to do this.
I'm going to politely ask Gurkle and freaking no, stop
Use
barking.
your words.
Jeez.
Stop.
You're
Whoops.
fired.
Say, hey, Gurkle, I'm doing this.
I want Gurkle. Can you please come with me and help intimidate people?
What the?
Urkel, don't go with him. He won't take off his mask. I think you should come
What?
with us.
What?
No, wait.
What do I get
Stop
out of
making
this?
it about the mask again.
What do I get out of this agreement?
Whatever money that
Money.
falls out of their pockets.
I'll buy you a drink
We could shake him really hard.
forever. Every time
That's true.
you thing, I'll buy it.
I want to pick up people and shake them. I can't do that. I'm not strong.
Can you pick up Linus?
Oh,
Baby.
I'd pay to
Linus,
see
come
that.
here.
I'd pay to see that.
You'd pay me?
Yep, sure. Why not?
Pay me to try and pick him up and drop him because I can't
Yeah.
pick him up?
I'll give you 10 gold if you can pick them up.
I'll
10
take you
gold,
up on
that's
that deal.
not a lot.
That's not fair.
Think about it. 20 gold if you pick them up, and 20 gold away if you can't.
All right,
I don't know why that. I tried to make that sound like a good thing, but
I'm gonna pick up Linus and then I'm gonna try and walk out the door with him.
that's cute.
Bo, are you gonna contest this? All right.
There's money in it for you if you contest it.
How are you picking me up?
What-
Like one arm under the knees, one arm under the arms, like carrying like a maiden out of the shop, or are you like fireman?
you think I can
fireman
pick you
me,
up
or
like
are
a
you
maiden?
or are
Like a
you
stack
like
of
putting under the
potatoes.
arm, or what?
Like a toddler.
Wait,
No.
if you shapeshift into Gurkle, you don't get Gurkle's strength, do you?
No.
That's why we're testing this.
No.
Ah.
Question for the DM.
Hi, that's me.
Yeah, is that a thing? Like,
I-
if Shekel transforms into someone, does she gain, like, those attributes of theirs? Or no? Is it just, like, physical appearance?
Oh, you should know your classes, so I don't have to Google it. All right, give me a second.
Fine, I'll go.
To be fair,
No,
it's Maddie
I-
asking. It's not Dimitri, so I.
Give me a second.
I
No,
thought
your statistics
didn't.
stay the same, I believe. Yep.
Can we make an exception this one time?
Basically, like an illusion. Basically.
No.
Oh.
If I make an exception now, then I'll have to make an exception later. You can still try and lift. I mean, there's nothing saying that you can't lift somebody or try.
Yeah.
I'm
yeah,
gonna
I'm
lean
in.
over and whisper.
Princess pick him up because
If
that
you-
sounds
if
too
you
hard.
look exactly like me, they won't know which one really picked him up.
I might cast
Right.
levitate on Bo just to.
You
Add
gotta
the
like
illusion.
shuffle the cups first to confuse them.
Okay, I'm gonna try and pick him up and I'm gonna try and carry him out, but I'm gonna do that thing, you know, when you try and pick up someone really heavy, where you just kind of like wrap your arms around them and like, yeah.
Linus
that.
is like, I don't know. I'm assuming like 100.
Isn't he like 30 pounds since he's old?
It doesn't matter his weight. I am weak.
Deadly.
What's your
Would you
strength,
like
11?
Would you like a magic missile to the face?
He's not a
No.
bunny.
You're not allowed.
Yeah, 11.
All right, then you can lift.
I'm gonna do it. He
Then you
didn't say
can-
he
I
contested, so I'm
resist.
gonna assume he didn't.
How
I
much
said
do you
you-
weigh, Linus?
No! No!
Soaking wet or normal?
Normal.
I don't know.
Look at your character sheet, dude.
He didn't
Does it
choose
tell
a
you on my
weight.
character sheet?
He didn't choose a weight.
I chose.
Uh,
Well, I mean, yeah, the line. I need how much Linus weighs. Are you contesting it or not, Bo?
Yes, I'm contesting it.
All right, then roll a strength check.
It took him like 10 minutes to contest it.
I said, do you want a magic missile to the face? Is what I said. That was me.
Nah, as far as I'm concerned, you were talking to Whammy.
Okay. Hold on. Let me roll the.
I'm sorry I couldn't princess pick you up. My best, man.
Okay, I rolled a 5 because I got a -1 to strength.
See, lift, weight in pounds. I think it's twice your carrying capacity, which is like 30 times your strength score.
Really?
Math. It's math time.
So yeah, you would be able to pick him up on what you roll.
Yes. And now I'm
My
gonna
dog
carry
is-
him out the
my
door.
dog's
We're gonna go
crying. I'll be right
outside.
back.
I cut off her ponytail with my dagger.
Well, I'm gonna drop him.
Ouch.
Leave me alone, butthole.
I got your hair.
So I don't have real hair.
So what happens when you cut that off?
Oh no, it's not like Shekel could regrow the hair.
So it doesn't actually cut it. So
my
what are you
hair is
scared of? Because
fake.
it doesn't. It's an illusion. It doesn't cut anything.
So what? I was fancy girl.
Actually,
I'm not,
it's
and
not
you're a butthole.
I don't think it's considered an illusion because she's a changeling, so it's different. It's real
Is it-
hair.
Okay.
And now you're on the ground because you're a butt. Let's go, guys. Adventure off to a seedy tavern. Tavern? Tavern with a TH.
I want to go to the Lantern Tavern. I don't know if
Yeah?
that's a place here, but we're gonna go.
As you leave, you hear the head matron tisking like tisk.
I think she likes me, you guys.
I think so too. I think she's very fond of us. We're making friends.
I'm gonna put a ponytail back on.
Your hair regrows out.
Oh, no.
Mad.
All right, so y'all are heading to the tavern. Finally. Okay, so where are you going to look for taverns on the map?
I don't know. Here, I guess I'll draw a pretty picture.
Where's the tavern, sir?
Pull out the map she gave us last
What
last
this
time.
means.
That says the
It's right
local
here.
guide map and says the local guide map where taverns are on the local guide map.
Boop.
How long until those scissors?
Oh, there's a guide map?
Yeah, I asked for one last time we were here, but while you guys went off to do your own thing.
Oh, no wonder I don't know what the fuck's going on.
Well, then you would be the only one that has it, right?
Yeah.
Conveniently, there is a tavern in the yellow circle area on your map, Bo.
Okay. I start walking towards tavern.
Yeah.
There's one over this way, guys.
Yeah, and let's see. All right, so you come up on a tavern, and it doesn't look too seedy. I mean, it looks fairly nice. It's a more comfortable tavern. It's not like it being higher up on the rings. It looks nicer. It's not by any means like a noble like wine bar, but it's not too bad. As you get closer, you see the sign, and the sign has the name, the Adorable Pirate Tavern. It's got a cute little pirate, like a girl with a beer mug, smiling, painted onto the sign.
Hey.
I'm gonna walk
Go.
right in.
All right. As y'all walk in, it's a fairly well lit, 2-story bar. So like you can see stairs that go up to another area with like tables, sit and drink and talk.
Fancier than a bar I'd
and-
see in real life.
Yeah, it's a nice little tavern. It's well lit and it's noisy, but it's not like rambunctious. It's like you walk into a room where everybody's like having their own normal level of conversation. There's not as much screaming and stuff going So, what would y'all like to do?
I'm gonna walk up to the counter and throw down a silver piece and say, "I would like something strong, please."
What you said that sounded so nice. You're like, give me something strong, please. I really would appreciate it.
I'm back.
I wanted to
Um,
offset the visuals.
The barmaiden looks taken aback and before looking at the silver and goes, well, would you like a mug or a gallon or what would you like to drink?
What do I want to drink? I
A
don't know.
gallon.
A gallon of something. Anything. Pick something.
That'll be a 2 silver pieces for a gallon of ale.
Okay.
Have anything stronger?
I have some whiskey.
Would you be able to drink a gallon of whiskey?
I could sure try.
How much for a gallon of whiskey?
Very
A
good.
gallon of whiskey? I'd never.
You're gonna today.
Damn.
Wami, drinking competition?
I thought we were
You
here
wanna
to get
compete?
information, not drink ourselves to
She
death.
she looks at you and goes.
I mean, you can't come to a
um,
bar and not drink.
She looks
Yeah,
at you and goes,
incognito.
well, a gallon is quite expensive. It's about 30 gold pieces a bottle.
Is a bottle a gallon?
No. She holds
How
up a
many
bottle.
bottles in
It
a
looks
gallon?
like it looks like a fifth. Um, um, you really gonna make me do 700 milliliters to a gallon? All right.
I'm sorry.
No, don't be. This is great.
That one you have to do math.
Aw.
Math. Woo!
It's not even. She looks at you and goes, about 5.
So it's 30. So 30 times 5.
Come on.
It's like 150 gold for a gallon of whiskey.
That's math, dear. Yes.
Is it worth it?
Probably not, because I would drink one and die.
Or alternatively, maybe not.
You know from your previous drinking experiences that more than a full bottle, more than one bottle of whiskey is a lot of alcohol unless you don't have a liver anymore.
I think I was pretty slammered after like 4 mugs.
Then just shapeshift a liver that's 8 times the size of a normal person's liver, and then you'll
Not
be
how
fine.
it works.
My liver is the what?
You remember, you still have the
Pick
same
a giant
stats
liver.
whenever you
That'll work.
shapeshift.
Having a big liver isn't gonna fix you. Actually, enlarged livers are more hazardous to your health. That was a ghost talking.
Some hot.
She kind of
medical
looks
knowledge.
at all of you and goes, here, and she puts out mugs of ale and goes, it's on the house. Why don't y'all? And she kind of like ushers you to the seating area across the way.
Sounds good.
Okay, thank
See,
you.
what we've done now is we've established our dominance, and the barkeeper's afraid of us.
Was that what we wanted to do?
I don't
Sure.
know if she's afraid of us or more just annoyed that we're just taking up her time and having a conversation right in front of her.
Doesn't matter.
Well,
I guess not.
did you want to ask her something? Because I don't think you need to intimidate her. She seems willing to talk.
Well, let's see. I'll look over at the barmaid and be like, do you know of any suspicious activity going on here?
Yes, you're very suspicious.
I mean, besides us,
Oh,
evil
we're
suspicious, not fun
suspicious.
suspicious.
Unsuspicious.
She kind of eyes you and goes, "What you looking for?"
Drugs! Wait, no.
Her demeanor and voice changed completely.
I'm
Come
looking
on,
for information
I don't have time.
on.
Go.
I'm looking for information on missing persons and just general tomfoolery. Maybe secret societies, possibly missing guild members, that kind of stuff.
She eyes you and goes, and because she sees your guild badge and goes, "Huh. Well, I have some information. What's in it for us?"
I can give you a cookie.
I've got 2 butterscotch candies.
I can give you a spicy cookie.
Her demeanor suddenly shifts again, and she goes, "Would you like something else to drink?"
No. Fine. And I'm going to put 3 gold on the table.
What kind of drink would you like with that? We have a lot. We have a good selection.
What a hoe.
Don't do that while I'm eating ice cream.
Why don't you children go sit over at the table and I'll take care of this?
Hey, I am not a child.
We're already sitting at a
I
table.
am many years.
I
Okay,
don't know what
Dad,
you're
as
talking
long as you're
about.
spending your own money.
I've been the whole time.
Good. Bye-bye.
I'll let the rest of the group meander over to a table before speaking.
What if they don't meander?
I thought we were
They
already
can
at a
sachet.
table.
Is there anything I can get you?
No. I just need information.
She kind of nods at you and waits to hear what you have to say.
So as they were trying to say, we are trying to find information of missing people or and people that we're looking for in general. So we're looking for members of the Cygnus Solaris Guild. They were known as Team Carillion. I go into details and explain basically give general descriptions of the team members that are missing. And then I also say we're also looking for a group of people they may have been with or a group of people that may have had them in their following. And then I explain and I give a rough description of the cultists from our travels and things like that.
What's in it for us?
I'm sure we can come to an understanding.
Yes, an understanding. I'd like to
What-
understand what's in it for us. We don't want your money. We want information.
What information do you want?
Ooh, did you hear the we?
What information do you have for us?
We can tell you about this guild that we're following, about how they're tied. I talk about the drow leader that's with them. I talk about how they're responsible for all the missing people in caravans up and down the roads between here and Waterdeep. I go into detail about them taking over that town to the south and about about how they had a hidden crypt underneath don't tell them how to get into it, but I tell them how there was a hidden crypt underneath the altar of that of the church in that one town we were in.
She smiles and nods to you and goes, "Yes, Linus, I'm very much aware. We know all about your adventures coming
Hear
here."
that we?
So are you the
Now,
people?
I don't know if you searched us out on purpose. No, we're not your cult, but we have many ears in the city, and many cities. And we
Are you
might
the
be able to
Beggars
set up
Guild or Thieves Guild or?
no, we wouldn't associate ourselves with them unless we had to. Now, that information about us would have to cost you something as well. However, if you would like,
Do I
if you
notice
have,
any pin on her or like symbol on her or anything like that?
no, not at all. It looks like a normal outfit. It's like a flowing dress, um, fairly nice, not noble nice, but um, you know, like upper middle class nice. Um,
I was
and she
thinking that
smiles and goes,
be a moon and some stars or something. Okay.
she looks at you and goes, "Well, we might be able to work out a deal. How about this? I'll contact my brethren and we'll see if we can work something out between us. You help us,
Okay.
and we'll help you,
That sounds reasonable.
of course." And she looks at you and she smiles and goes, "We'll contact you." And then she kind of blinks and goes, "Would you like something to drink? We have a really good whiskey. Maybe some
No,
rum?"
thank you. No, thank you for this. Yeah, just if you have a light wine.
Sure. And she reaches down, grabs it, and goes, "That'll be um, one silver piece. It's a fine wine indeed."
Okay, I grab it, take a small sip of it. Well, don't actually take a sip of it, but pretend like I take a sip of it, and then give her 2 silver pieces, one for the tip as well.
She smiles and
Thank you.
curtsies. When you went to drink the wine, it smells vaguely of apples.
Okay,
Martinelli's.
so I walk away.
All right.
So, what's up, Doc?
Oh, nope, she doesn't know anything.
Nothing.
Nothing. Nope.
Mm.
Nope.
Did you give her any information?
Yep, told her our whole story.
Oh.
If they contact us about our wagon's extended warranty, you and I are gonna have words.
It's okay. I told her how 2 of us were orphans. I told her how you're a changeling or shape changer. I told her
Wait a minute, hold up.
how
Now I know you're lying.
had a metal guy following us, and then he disappeared like a douche he was, and we got this new guy who's about the same way but just not metal. And we have a giant doctor who's an idiot savant. In doctoring, but and just an idiot and everything else.
Gurgle, you think that's the best compliment you've ever heard?
You know what? Sure, go with it.
Listen here, magic boy.
Wow, now I know you're lying because you don't like telling other people that I'm a changeling.
That is true. We got you there,
Wait,
dude.
you're a changeling?
Ha ha ha, you're so funny. You're not good at lying, my dude.
Maybe I was choosing not to lie.
Okay, but I heard the lie though.
Really?
Yeah, to me.
Where I was gone when we
Is that
entered
lying?
the
I thought
bar.
that was sarcasm. I'm sorry.
Are we in a seedy part of town,
Nope.
Mr. Dungeon Master?
No, you're in a decently well-off part of town.
I'm going to go to the barmaid and I'll be like, "Do you know where the seediest part of town is?"
She looks kind of taken aback and goes, "Well, um,
Only the
seediest part.
seediest.
I wouldn't have. I would never go there.
Just-
Well,
Do you know where it is?
I mean, if you couldn't tell, I mean, when you walked in, the lower rings tend to be worse off, and the people who live outside the city, next to the bridge entrances, those tend to be poorer folk."
Well, do you think the people sitting outside watching the bridge would have information about
Thought we were
people coming in
friends.
and leaving the city?
They might, but the guard shift changes a few times a day, so I don't know. It's hard to say. My boyfriend's a guard there, and he says they change like once every like 4 hours.
Interesting. Well, thank you for that juicy tidbit.
Of course. And she grabs your hand as you go to walk away, and she leaves something in your hand, a piece of paper.
Cool. I'm gonna read the piece of paper.
Okay, I'll type what it says unless you're gonna read it to everybody.
I mean, go ahead and type.
Okay.
Then I might read it out loud.
The rest of y'all can just discuss what you're gonna do while I'm typing this to him.
Shit.
You guys want to go from here?
Just ask the. Maybe he's got an opinion.
Boots,
Yes.
do you want to go anywhere?
He's meditating. Don't worry about it. Gurkle, where do you want to go?
Where do I want to go?
Yeah.
I don't think we got much information from here. I still think probably our best bet would be to speak to some type of city official.
Sometimes information takes time. But yes, if you want to
I mean,
speak to
or
a
you
city
can just go to
official,
an
you can
official.
speak to a city official.
Guys, I've got a
cry
piece of
about it.
paper here.
Where'd you get the paper?
What's it say?
Don't worry about it. Anyway, it
Well, it's
says,
obvious.
look towards a church that no one can see, betwixt two birch, and pay the fee.
A church no one can see. Are there trees in this city?
God, maybe.
This map,
I
Is-
rolled detective tree.
in my opinion.
Well-
On the back side of the paper, you see something else.
Probably a city park if there's a park or anything.
Well, maybe it's not a tree. Birch is just wood.
True.
Also, Linus, you're not supposed to disappoint anybody.
What?
It says,
Okay.
P.S. Linus, don't disappoint anybody.
Okay.
That's weird. How'd she know your name?
Methinks the wizard has divulged certain information without our consent.
Certain spicy information about all of us that would make
Certain
frustrated with him?
spicy
Remember, I
information.
was lying. You knew I was lying, right?
to me.
A lie is still a lie, even if everybody knows it's a lie.
We also don't know what the truth is. We just know a lie exists. You fool.
So, are we at the yellow circle or the yellow line on the map? By the way,
See?
There's a
See?
yellow circle.
No, he's curtailing.
Okay. What is the yellow line?
I don't know what to do with this. There's no place to
Towards a church
put
that
the
no one
microwave.
can
It might
see.
die.
Read the poem again, or the
Look,
rhyme
look
again.
towards a church that no one can see, betwixt two birch.
Do you
and
want to
pay
hand
the
it
fee.
around so everyone can see and I can type it in the chat
I'm
for
going
everyone?
to hand it around.
There you
I would like
go.
to hear
This
it
is
again
what
with
you
an
see.
accent.
This is what you see.
Don't disappoint anybody, Linus.
Could you read it again with an accent, please?
It's in chat, but
Like towards a church that no one can see, betwixt two birch and pay the fee.
Is this even?
Yeah, I promise to all of you, tell Linus not to disappoint us.
That was the most beautiful thing I've ever.
Thanks. My whole family is Eastern.
It's okay, Caleb. I knew it was in the chat. I just wanted to hear it.
So if it's a church that no one can see, maybe it's like a destroyed church, like ruins.
Maybe it's a secret cult.
Is a cult still secret if everybody knows it exists and is looking for it?
Yeah, but maybe it's a different secret cult. How many cults do you know about?
Like 8.
Oh, that's cool.
I'm a cult collector.
Gotta catch them all.
I have membership cards from many cults. Some as a follower, some as a leader. You have more fun as a follower, but you make more money as a leader.
Oh, okay.
Good reference. Good reference.
I know.
Come on. Can't go wrong with an Office reference.
Oh. I'm okay.
Maybe it's probably a wild grove or something. So it's like a shrine of nature, like maybe just like Sylvanas or something like that, or Maliki, since they're the nature gods, and it would make sense that most people would just see a copse of trees when it was and it's actually a church, but to certain people.
I mean, I'm looking at the layout of the city and the surrounding areas. There's only, I think, like one place trees would grow, and that would be in like the green section in the middle.
Let's go there.
So secret.
Just to let you know, based off of since you've seen this, there are trees in other places in the city. That's just grass and trees there. There are other smaller trees strewn throughout the city and among other areas.
I'm gonna have to zoom
Already.
in so close.
You can't see them
I
on
mean,
the
there's
map.
looks like the
want-
tree down here.
What will
as
I
well.
have to roll to get another hint from the paper?
That's not how it works. That's not how any of this works.
Are you talking to the paper? What are you hiding? Show me your secrets.
The
Hold on, let me email my
the paper-
patron.
The paper in your hand has a golden quill starts to glow on it.
Cool.
The golden quill starts to get brighter and brighter.
Cool.
It
Oh.
catches fire in your hands.
Cool.
It catches fire. It burns you.
You don't let go, and you take.
Nope.
You're a sinner.
I
take-
have many
You take
gloves
two.
on.
You take two damage.
No! Wait. That's not what I
No.
wanted.
Oh shit.
Burning
And
leather.
you take 2 fire damage.
That's a cool
So,
magic trick. I didn't
you
know
got
you can
burned.
do that.
Cool. Except I passed the note around and it didn't come back to me.
You grabbed it and started screaming at it. You said.
Bo said that! I didn't say that!
You
Like,
you
Bo,
you
take the
pantomimed
fire
it right
damage.
afterwards. Yes.
Don't argue with God. Bad things will happen.
That's right.
You take 1 damage. It sends you the fingies.
Aw, my through my gloves. Interesting.
You got 1 less damage because you argued with God. Is that what just happened?
Your gloves look fingerless now. You look
No!
a bit edgier.
No! Wait! How am I supposed to have my anonymity when I steal things because I'm not a thief?
You look more homeless.
We're slowly you. We'll get to the mask. Don't worry.
No, stop. That's illegal.
I want him to take his shoes off.
Wait. You can subscroll to my OnlyFans.
Wikifeet.com. Here we come.
It just pops up in your house once a month.
While everyone is making fun of Whammy for his torched fingies, the ashes on the desk in front of him begin to coalesce into a small piece of paper.
I pick it up.
Cool. What's the
Oh,
paper
sick.
say? Almighty paper god.
Don't touch it; it'll burn you again.
The paper says,
Fuck
are you
you.
gonna sit there all day? Don't you have things to be doing? And then it says, P.S. Don't hold the paper. It'll self-destruct and it will hurt you.
Maybe if the paper gives us a hint on what to look for instead of a golden magic damaging quill.
Bo,
Are you yelling
see
at the paper
you
again?
See you see a golden quill begin to form on the paper.
Oh, no.
I stick it in
Put it
Wami's
down.
coin purse.
You stick it in what?
I stick it in Wami's coin purse.
No, You can't.
You'd have to roll to do that. That's sleight of hand.
you can't. Illegal.
Okay, I fold it up,
Show
and
you. Throw it like an airplane.
if I'm not touching it with my fingers, will it still happen? So I screw it. I throw it in the fireplace and walk out.
There's a
Okay.
fireplace.
Yeah, I mean it's a tavern. It's got a fireplace in it.
Okay.
He
Yeah.
walks over to it as you
Like
throw
all
it in.
Cracker Barrels.
As you go to throw it in the fire, you almost see it catch fire before it touches the flames, and
Oh,
the
hot.
ashes rise up on the smoke from the fire.
Ooh.
I had to walk out of the tavern, open up my traveler's map that I got and see if there's any nature shrines off in there. I'm going with my thought that's a nature shrine.
That was pretty magically dramatic of that wizard guy.
The wizard guy.
You don't see too many. You don't see too many nature shrines. There are trees
Yeah.
everywhere, but there's Mirabar is so far north that they don't typically have those same deities. They don't ascertain. Well, that's the right word. They're not as religious to nature because they don't have trees.
They hate nature.
Not that they hate nature. Nature just hasn't been bountiful towards them because of where they live. So,
God has to prove themselves to them.
so you can see places that have trees, but there are places all throughout the city.
Is there a shrine of Maliki or Solaris or one of the nature gods?
Not marked on the map.
Okay.
They would be so small because people don't typically follow them up here. That it's not even
Then
marked on the map.
Then I'm just gonna walk back towards the guild and ask the guild hall leader of the town.
Okay.
They know
What is everybody else doing?
I am looking for a way to magically make it so my mask can't come off.
You were in a bar, Cameron.
You will not
okay.
succeed.
You were in a bar or a tavern, and they got information from
barmaid.
Well, the barmaid about things about. It's in the chat with the message that they got.
But it exploded, so you can't look at it anymore.
It's in Discord chat, not in.
He held it. He held it at the time, so he can look and see it. I'm not gonna be mean to him because he's working.
No, you should be extra mean to him.
Ooh, kill him.
But okay, what is everybody else doing? Bo was heading back towards the guild hall. Did you tell them you were heading back to the guild hall, Bo, or did you just leave?
I just left. I got tired of the banter and left. I've been picked up. I don't. So no.
He's worried about being picked up again.
Guys, look, the big brain boy is leaving. We should probably follow him.
Since he's the only one on the map.
Big brain boy.
Okay, so y'all following Linus.
I'm just ignoring them.
Yep. Nope, we're following him.
Well, sure, if you want to be a sheep about it.
I want to go to the big gazebo thing in the center. Did we go there yet?
Probably a palace.
I thought you went there. You said, I want to go to the coffin.
No, I think I went with someone else instead.
I'm gonna go ahead and clear all the circles since there's same colors.
Thank you.
Just to make it easier for everybody. Because there's
Here's the
no
big
erase. For some reason, they didn't put an erase in there.
I deliberately changed mine to make it more obvious. Does that help?
Yeah, the yellow actually was easy to read. Easy to see on there. The colorblind person appreciates that, thank you.
Oh, woohoo!
Yay! Ooh.
Okay, so Azrael and are you going to that place, or are you just
No, I want to go there.
okay? So Azrael and Boots will go up towards the main courtyard and citadel area. Got it. All right.
You can erase and roll to it. You just have to select whatever you have and then hit delete key on it, and it'll erase that one item.
Oh, there you go. But everyone else, are you following Linus, or what are you doing?
I'll go with Boots and Azrael.
I'm gonna tag along as well.
I'm gonna go with Linus, and we're gonna be friends if it kills both of us.
So Shekel and
Probably
Azrael, or no, Shekel and Linus. Shekel and Linus are together, and everyone else is together. Got it. All right. One of my friends is playing New World. All right, let's see.
Gurkle, you don't want to come with?
Come on, Gurkle.
No, Gurgle, come with us. They suck.
Gurkle, I thought what we had was special.
Gurkle is trying to appeal to Gurkle.
Yeah.
Come on, Gurgle. Don't
Come here, boy. Come here, boy.
I'm gonna choose
Your
Wami
Gurkle's
so I
back,
can
right.
see what's under his mask.
That's a good
Nope.
plan.
Nope, not. It's illegal. Can't.
Gurkle, you should just attack him. You might.
Nope.
You might win.
He keeps saying it's illegal. He must have profanity tattooed on his face.
Nope, it's illegal.
I'm gonna pass a law to make it legal.
I'll be right back.
Can't.
Okay, so
Okay, bye.
decide on what group's going with what.
Okay.
Come with me.
Gurkle,
Gurgle. I'm gonna.
Gurkle, which group are you going with, Gurkle?
I'm gonna
Uh,
wrap my armor on
Come on,
his
Gurgle.
arm.
I'm gonna go with who is with Wami?
Linus and Shekel are
Oh.
together.
You dare.
Linus and other Gurkle are together.
Okay. And they're going back to the guild hall. They said, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Cringe.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the other group.
Which other group?
With
The
Wami
with Boots
and
Azrael and Whammy.
Boots. Yeah.
Amazing. I won.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
All right. All right. Linus and Shekel, y'all are standing around, and everybody else is gone. We'll go ahead and go with.
Without loser dimey.
Whoa. Whoa. Kinda cringe, not gonna lie.
Okay. Are you sure you're okay? I'm okay.
It's not only someone who's dying.
We do have a
Yep.
doctor here.
Me
So.
every day.
You
Don't
can't
do it.
walk and breathe at the same time.
That's not
Don't
true.
do it.
I didn't realize.
What
how
are you?
spicy these
What are
chips
you?
were.
An Olympic athlete? Who can do that?
Yeah, take that, biatch. Keep your day
The
job.
player's handbook says it's impossible to walk and breathe at the same
Chew
time.
gum.
Eating a cheeseburger is faster than reloading. All right, let's see. All right, so we'll go ahead and go with Linus and Shekel since they since Linus already had a location that he was going to first. So
Okay.
So you find yourself at the guild hall.
Okay, walk in.
You see the head matron talking to somebody, a chef, one of the chefs from the back.
Oh wait.
Oh,
wait.
You distinctly hear her. She eyes you and goes, "Yes, those two. Yes, their meals, bread and water. They were rough housing." And then she smiles at him and looks back at you and goes, "Hey, hello, my dears. How may I help you?"
I love bread and water. Thank you.
Bread and
Um,
water, come on.
I have a question that you may help me with. You might be able to help me with. I'm looking to know if there's any.
You may help me with.
I don't know. You may not be able to help me. I don't know. It's a so in the
Just
city
the
of
way you said it,
mining and
yeah.
industry, is there a grove or a nature's grove or shrine to like any of the nature gods?
Well, in the city, not too much.
Outside,
Yes,
right outside the city, possibly.
and maybe further south. We do have trees. Let me make sure I'm saying this right, guys. She doesn't say this. I do. The Marchion. He does love a walk through a forest. So I do believe he has he's got some quite nice groves up in the center of the city.
Is the Marchion the leader of the city? Or one of the leaders of the city?
Yes. He is the leader of the city.
Is he the human leader or the dwarven leader?
The human leader. I mean, technically, he's human, but it technically could be either, I suppose.
So, is he a dragon with a polymorph spell on him, or
No, I just mean that he doesn't. It doesn't have to be human.
true. I didn't know if it was the human leader or the dwarf leader of the town. So
At this time, it is a human leader. He's the head of the city of Mirabar, not the Undercity, but the city itself.
thank you.
Of
Do you
course.
know if he has any hours, or there's any special? Is there any special fees, or is anybody able to enter the center area, or do you have to have it by appointment only, or?
You can enter at any time during sunlight. After that, they do start to close it. About an hour after sunset.
Thank you. Do you know if there's any birch trees there?
Trees. Well, no. I'm not sure of any birch trees there. But you could talk to one of the
Hello?
the landscapers in town.
Do you recommend any of them?
Well, the one that does the main courtyard is his family has been doing it for generations. He's not where you think he would live. He actually lives in one of the middle class rings, right around here. And she takes your map and draws a circle if I can draw shape. We'll do it in blue, and she kind of marks this area right. That's a square. Oh well, squares work.
Okay. Does the gardener have a name that we can, or like, do you know his name that I can talk to him by, or?
Yeah. Let's see. Was it his son? No, I think his son took over. Let's see. It was at one point, human, but I think his half-elf son took over. I believe it was Renus. I think so. She kind of writes down the name Rienas.
Thank you very much. I appreciate that.
Would you happen to know what kinds of trees those are in the middle?
Those trees, as far as I know, they have a nice oak orchard there, and some fruit trees, I believe, as well, that anyone can come and grab something to eat. Part of the tradition of the city.
That's fun. Are there any other types of trees in the city?
All over, yeah. I mean, you can see them. I'm sure you saw some when you came up towards the guild hall. There's a couple outside. I can't say I'm an expert in trees. I only know the basic ones. I think we have a couple maple.
Do you have any birch, maybe?
I don't think so. I don't recall seeing any birch. Someone more knowledgeable of the area's trees might know.
Okay.
And I'm sorry for the way my self and my compatriots acted in the guild. It was unbecoming of us and not representative of the guild.
As long as you understand, try to do better next time.
Thank you. And thank you for your help.
Of course. If you need anything else, please let me know.
Will do. Okay, you ready to go, Shekel?
Yes.
Okay, let's go. I guess we'll go. Do you want to go to the city center, or do you want to go to the gardener and see if we can talk to them first? Actually, what time of day is it? Is it going towards night, or?
It's about 2.
Okay.
2:30.
I think the rest of them were heading to the city center, so if it's there, I'm sure they'll find it. Why don't we go to the gardener?
Then that's what we'll do next. We'll lock arms and we'll skip to the gardener.
Oh hell yeah!
Once
You
we're
better
outside-
reach up.
Once we're outside, I will put my small hand in her massive hand, and I will climb up on her knee and ride her shoulders. Go, Daddy, let's go. I'm kidding. We're just gonna go. We're just gonna walk.
Gurkle would probably be big enough to do that.
Yeah, I know.
I was gonna say, if you
Shekel,
want to
on
do
the
that,
other hand-
I'm not.
Shekel, on the other hand, that would be quite slow moving.
Yeah, no. She'd be like, "Oh my God, you weigh so much."
All right, so back to the other group. Group 4 people. You will find yourself walking through the bottom gate into what Azrael has been calling the coffin.
Oh no.
Thank you.
You see some nice rows of trees leading to the citadel in the center, which behind it you can see a nice park with people walking and talking, sitting on blankets and having picnics, stuff kind of like that, next to these big rows of trees.
I'm going to examine the trees.
They look like trees. Kind of, which trees are you examining?
Any pair of trees that might look suspicious.
You're gonna look at every tree.
Yeah.
Okay.
Are they all looking suspicious?
Well, they
Are
all
they
look
looking at you
like
sideways?
there are no like strictly pairs of trees except maybe one across the walkway. You see trees on either side of the walkway leading up to the citadel. Behind it, you don't see any trees that look specifically grouped, like just a pair of trees. Nothing that sticks
Does
out.
anything look like a church at all?
No, not distinctly.
I am confused.
Confucius.
What's the rest of y'all doing? Yeah, where y'all at? Where y'all going in here, I should say. That's Gurkle and Boots and Azrael.
Out of character, I mean, do you guys just want to literally ask around and see if anyone give us a better insight into this mystical riddle?
Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking. I don't know how much information we're gonna get out of that, but we could try.
Where are you asking around?
I think just kind of
Like-
to the general people that were like sitting and
Yeah,
in the
what,
general
in what
area.
area? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You're in this giant area, this coffin, all the grassy area. Like, where are you focusing your efforts? You can't just say I'm going to ask everyone in the city a question and me go down the line saying, "Oh, well, this is the person you talk to. The person you talk to."
Oh no, I was asking like them out of character, like what do you guys want to do?
Oh yeah, I was responding to what Nick said.
Yeah.
Is it sunny?
Yeah, it's fairly sunny. High noon, roughly.
Cameron is typing.
Damn, is typing. Damn, is typing. Damn, is typing. You feel exceptionally comfortable and warm from the inside.
Can I roll him onto the back of his shell so he can't stand up?
He's not a turtle; he's a turtle, so no. And you feel at one with Lathander's grace, Cameron, in the sunlight. Like you feel closer to him.
All right. Who looks the most approachable?
I knew they was
That
coming.
is a very general question. Everyone? There's many people that look approachable. Roll a perception check. Wait, well, where are you at first? In the circle, like, are you? If you have the mouse, you can actually just ping where you're at, like right here, right here.
You've lied to me. Okay, there we go.
You have to hold it for a second, yeah. Okay, so all right, ping the location. So you're more towards the center, but on the side with the like the park in it.
Yeah.
Okay. Roll a perception check.
Hey, what is my perception? Hopefully it's not negative. Oh boy, it's not. Okay.
Nice.
Perception. You, however, are at disadvantage for perception checks in the sunlight, so you'll have to roll it again.
Roll again.
You have a good bonus
Roll it
though.
higher.
Roll again.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, since you're at disadvantage. That's part of your class.
Minus.
No, disadvantage just means you roll twice and take the lower number.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's
Hope it's a nat 1.
Oh,
Oh.
no, you're good. You made it you, with both. So you see off in the park, you see somebody tending to some of the like the grass around the trees and planting flowers and stuff like that. He looks like he might know that area in general, and seems fairly approachable.
Okay, I've chosen that guy. Whammy. You should go talk to him. I believe I attempt to. I will fail miserably.
We're just gonna stretch and pop my neck and be like, okay. I'm gonna stroll on over to this guy
I'm gonna
as
follow them as
casually
well.
as possible.
I'm gonna go with him.
I'm just gonna be super casual as much as I can, so I don't look suspicious.
Suspicious. As a rogue, never.
I have a recommendation. Maybe take off your mask.
Shut up. It's illegal. Anyway, be like, hey,
Oh, you're a genius.
my good friend, how are you on this fine day today?
Excellent. And how are you? Are you enjoying the park?
It is beautiful out, and I'm enjoying it immensely. I was wondering if you could possibly help me and my friends with a quick bit of location problems.
Certainly, I'd love to help.
Well, we were told, and I'm just gonna pull the sheet of paper. Well, no, I can't pull it out. It was on fire. I'm just gonna say it from memory. We were told, look towards a church that no one can see, betwixt two birch, and pay the fee. Do you know where two birch trees are, or a church that no one can see might be possibly?
Interesting. Well, I mostly work around this area for the gardening. My father does a lot of the other parts of the city.
Would
He
it be
would
possible to
probably
speak
know
to
best.
him? Would it be
Certainly.
possible to speak with your father?
I think he's at home right now. You could go head out that way.
And which way is that way?
Do you have a map?
Yes. It is not with nobody. It is with one of our friends who is not here.
I see. Okay, well, give me 1 minute. And he kind of runs off to a little stand. That's about, it's within sight, and he picks up a tour guide map.
Nice.
And he brings it
This
back.
is the
He
kind
goes,
of service I enjoy.
He goes, better than nothing. And he goes, here's my dad's house, and he points to a little turquoise square. Or he writes a turquoise square on the map for you. And he goes,
Baller.
this is my dad. Just go see him. His name's Renus, and tell them that you like the park. I think he'd like that. And
Did you
kinda
say
smiles and goes,
Remus or Renus?
Renus, and he writes the name down. Rienas.
Gotcha.
And what is your name?
My name? Oh, it was Belros. I had to look it up on my
Nice.
notes.
you had to look at your.
Elrose.
I'm shy.
Doing great.
Well, thank you very much for your assistance. We will go seek out your father.
He smiles and waves as you leave. And he grabs an apple from one of the trees and tosses it to the to the turtle he sees on the grass doing yoga. he's he's like you're a nice turtle.
He's a mute. Don't worry about it.
He's our best friend.
A mute.
He uses smoke signals to talk. It takes a little bit.
The guy smiles and kind of just gives you like a half bow like of respect, and kind of goes back to humming a song and planting some flowers in a flower bed.
All right. I'm assuming everybody heard that, right? Everybody heard that, right?
Yeah.
I guess so.
No, 2 people
You
can
could
hear it.
you could tell people that.
Check on
This guy's dad might know where some birch trees are. I have a heading and a name.
repeat that. I don't think Jekyll and I heard it.
You're nowhere near.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
All right.
I'm confused.
All right. Hey, it's Linus and Shekel skipping up to the house that they were pointed to by the guild matron.
Okay. I guess we're gonna walk up to the house. Is anybody sitting out front of it, or?
Yeah, you see a guy sitting on like the porch whittling with his knife. He's kind of just like whittling some wood.
Okay, walk up to him. Excuse me, sir. Are you Renus, the gardener, or whose son, or a retired gardener of the center area of this town?
Oh, that'd be me. I guess I'm not really retired per se. I let my son take care of the main garden area. It's too much for me nowadays. But I do handle the trees for the rest of the city. A little bit easier.
What carving?
For, oh, sorry, go ahead.
Right now, who knows what the wood wants to be?
That's so cool. I carved too.
He smiles at you and hands you a piece of wood.
I'm gonna fiddle with it while they talk.
He smiles. He looks like he's not old. He looks like he looks half elfin. His ears are slightly pointed. And he's old by your standards, but for him he still seems fairly young. But he does seem tired, like, he's gone through stuff that's made him wise enough to enjoy what he does.
So we're looking for some birch trees.
But you're not there yet.
So
We will be looking for birch trees.
I was wondering if you could help me and my colleague here. We're interested in if there's any nature shrines or druid groves in the city, or any birch trees in the city that maybe are an area that was a church, is no longer a church, or was a holy site that most people don't know about, if you by chance know of it.
Birch trees. Well,
Or
there's
any
not too
birch
many of
tree.
those. There's not too many of those in town, or even outside of town. I think the only ones I've seen, there's a group of like 4 or 5 of them in the south side of the city.
Could you look it on my map for me, please?
Oh yeah, sure. He kind of marks an area right here. Oh, that's poo-poo colored.
Poo-poo colored.
Oh, how did you delete it, Bo? There it is. Right click on it. Wait, why won't it let me change the color of that? Well, that's stupid. All right, there we go. Now let me change the color. No, you know what? It won't let me change the circle's color. Like, the color box itself actually goes away when I try to use the circle. Whatever, you can see it. It's marked down there
Where?
in the south side of the city.
I don't see anything. Oh, there. Now it just suddenly came up. Sorry.
Thank you for the yellow circle, because it actually won't let me change the color.
Well,
There we
yeah,
go. Now I can change it.
No, I was saying your color is yellow on your character, so maybe that's why.
No,
Yeah,
like,
I
for some
changed my
reason-
character color.
So on your name on the bottom, you can click on your name and change your colors by just
Yes.
left clicking the box.
Caleb, you too. You can do that.
Yeah, no, I know, but there's supposed to be another way you can do it. I found out how to do it. You can click on the circle and then change the color that way.
Oop. I didn't mean.
But the other way to do it is if you hold Alt when you're using the draw shape thing, then it creates a circle instead. That was the way.
What's the little circle right here?
That was me. I did it stupid, and I don't know how to erase it.
I got it.
Well, I tell him thank you in Elvish.
Um,
I don't know if he speaks it, but if he does, thank you. And
he kind of his eyes kind of go wide and he goes, "Of course, the man of magic, would know the language of my father," and he smiles to you.
Is there any thing? Do you require any compensation for this information, or?
No, not at all. I'm more than happy to help. And he looks up and you see people coming up from behind you. You see Gurkle, Boots, Azrael, and you see Whammy. Wham bam, thank you, Mammy.
Woo!
So his son told you where to find him?
Yes.
Yeah, we made friends.
Okay.
Yep.
Echo, you want to wait till you get done carving, or do you want to come back?
Oh, right. I want to have carved a snake.
Okay, yeah, you
I
carve
want to
a
give it to
snake.
the guy. That's why.
He smiles and he takes it and he goes, "Thank you. I'll make sure to put this on a shelf inside." And he holds up the piece of wood that he had. Somehow you're not sure how, but it is in the shape of a turtle. That looks suspiciously like Boots. And you wonder how he had time to carve that since Boots had just walked up. But none of you had seen him carving it as he carved it. He smiles and hands it over to you and says, "Here, now you have another one of your friends."
Oh, thanks. You're so cool. I'm gonna put it in my pocket.
He smiles at you and he goes, "I'm glad that you had a good time in the park. My son does a good job there."
Oh yeah. I was I was petting my dog. I almost said he's a good boy. Oh,
what a
man.
good boy. Yoga, that's cool. Were you
Yep.
doing yoga?
He needed to shine big.
Oh. Okay.
Portals do that.
They do?
Yeah.
Oh. That's weird. I got a carving of a turtle now.
Nice.
I want one.
It's mine. I'll make you a different one.
Okay, well, you guys ready to go?
Yeah.
Yes.
The rest of you who just joined don't know where he's talking about.
Just go with us.
Where are we going?
I would like to know where we're
And
going.
Birch trees.
More Birchie boys.
We're going south. Does that help?
Nope.
Oh, okay.
Lead the way, Linus.
Okay. I start sashaying toward. No, I start marching towards where the gates be on this.
From all these like walls, this city looks like a menace to travel through.
So let's see. Map.
Whammy,
Yeah,
you
it
can
would
climb
be
walls.
a pain.
I move to here to this gate, and then go to this gate right here,
Thank you.
and then come all the way down towards there.
Yep. Probably the fastest way.
That looks annoying as hell.
Great for city defense, but knowing is
Yep.
traveling.
That's the exact reason.
We're working out. We're getting a damn walk.
I come down to this gate, and then if this is a gate right here, I can't click anymore, but that's a gate right there. I don't know if
It's not a gate.
Just
no.
remember,
you have to
never
go all the way
skip leg
around.
day.
Okay.
You had it marked correctly.
Okay.
Meanwhile, it's nighttime by the time we get there because it's 4 miles away.
It's probably about.
Dad.
It doesn't take that long to walk through the city. It's probably about 3:30, 3:45.
Running? Did we race?
Did you want to race?
No, I don't.
Oh. You're so boring.
Yeah, you see Boots eyeing the whittled boots in his pack that Shekel made for him. So many whittled boots.
Whittled boots.
The whittle boots.
Thank you. Let us journey. We're there. Do we see birch trees?
Yes, actually, you do see trees.
Consume birch.
There's birch trees in this entire area, actually, not just in the yellow where the yellow circle is, but in the overarching area, you see a bunch of birch trees.
Are there any birch trees that look like best friends?
Well, where are you looking?
Oh, you want me to draw a circle? All right.
You could just ping. You don't have to.
There's
draw a
yellow
circle.
on there. I don't want to look. Oh shit! I'm still yellow. Oh well.
That's a wall in the back of some buildings.
I look for
I can't see trees.
I look for 2 birch trees that could possibly, where the branches of the canopy branches form a point, kind of like the steeple of a church, like the intertwined in a steeple of a church, so it kind of like forms like possibly a doorway or something.
Everybody roll perception.
Okie dokie, Smokey.
Am I still at disadvantage? Did the sun go behind a cloud?
Really?
you're at disadvantage in any light. Yeah, sunlight. Yeah.
Damn it. I need an umbrella.
Just FYI, Caleb, I'm rolling in Discord.
Yeah, just tell me. What
Need
you
an
get.
umbrella.
Yep, it's up right
I
now.
got
16.
a cloak.
I see 16. Okay, so you don't have a bonus.
I think it's +1. Let me double check.
Son of a bitch.
You said
Well,
perception,
okay.
right? Yeah, +1.
Have you tried
It's
looking with
17.
your eyes, Osriel?
I don't know. The sun is out.
Okay. Cameron and yeah, Bowen and Boots. Bowen Boots are blind. Since Boots said that. Yeah. No. So Azriel, Whammy, and Shekel and Gurkle. You all see 2 birch trees.
That's not-
Approximately. What?
What?
Somebody said something.
Sorry. Nope.
Okay. You see 2 birch trees. I will remove these extraneous circles.
Gosh darn it, I knew how to do it.
You know, I'm just gonna clear all the drawings because this is annoying. Clear drawings. There we go. All right. You see 2 birch trees.
It's not.
Gosh, this is killing me. This is killing me. Where's my left alt? All right. You see
And
2 birch trees in this
No.
clearing right here. They are approximately like 10, 15 feet apart, but they are the only trees in that area that you see.
Look for a sign that says fee.
You don't see a sign that says fee.
I'm just gonna walk into the middle of the where the trees are. I'm gonna be like, I have arrived.
You walk in the middle of trees and say that.
I have arrived.
Boots,
Fantastic.
Shekel, Azriel, Gurkle, and Linus do not hear you say it. They no longer see you, actually.
Ooh,
What?
I'm a
I
sign.
sprint into where he vanished.
Oh no.
Whammy, you see, you see a small church in front of you. Betwixt the twin boughs of all the boughs of the birch trees that grow conspicuously long, longer than they looked before, around the church above it,
Oh, no.
before immediately getting tackled to the ground by by a Gurkle with a ponytail coming up from behind you.
Look, it's the birch church. Let's go.
Circle pole.
I'm gonna follow them as well.
Let's go to the birch church.
Okay. Okay.
I'm just gonna flat out sprint. Just put all my effort into sprinting.
I don't know
It's
if we should
about-
do that.
It's like 5 feet, man.
I'm gonna run right
Slam
into a wall.
the building.
You ran right into the door. Yep, there you go. You
Yep,
run right in the door. It's solid.
I'll
Damn
I'll
it.
readjust my mask because it evidently got telescoped into my face.
Whenever.
Damn it.
Oh, I see. Never mind.
I want to step back just enough to reappear in front of them again.
Are there any offerings on the ground? The trees, like leaves.
All right,
Yeah,
what
let's-
side
let's go.
are you? Okay, so only Wami is inside of the that world, whatever the word you want to call it. I
Oh,
can't
wait, I
tell you
thought
the name
we-
of it.
I'm just gonna
Followed him.
scream.
Okay.
What?
Okay, Garkle went in too, but people, you have to specify when you're going in.
I said it. I said I was gonna
And
follow
walking
Wami.
If
in,
everyone's talking,
hand
I
in
can't.
hand
Yeah.
with boots.
Yeah, I
apparently.
say it's hard to tell when everybody's talking over each other. So just make sure that. Okay, so everyone went in. Linus, did you go in as well?
I was looking on outside to see if there's any offerings on the ground, like
No,
flowers.
you see
or
no.
so.
You see no offerings, nothing of the
not,
sort.
not necessarily money, but just any other kind of offerings, like herbal offerings or anything like that.
Nope, you don't see anything like that. They look like two trees.
I'm just gonna yank on this
Okay.
door in front of me.
There's no door handle.
Yank.
I'm just gonna push on this door in front of me.
It doesn't
Did
budge.
you try knocking?
I'm just gonna pull on this door in front of me.
There's no door handle to pull on.
So
Should I try to kick it in?
Whammy, you're really batting 1,000 today.
I'm going to say, "Can I please come in? I have what you seek."
You hear no response.
You motherfuckers.
You
Can
tried
I-
to push?
I would like to knock on
Trey,
the door.
did-
Cam's inspecting the door.
Yes, Cameron, you may inspect the door. Let's see. So, at this door, Cameron, in the front, you actually see it is a circular door, not unlike like a Hobbit door, but in the inside of the circle there is a triangular shape. And there are two iron chains that cross in front of the door, holding it like together. It's about 8 or 9 feet tall, roughly. So it's a decently sized door, big enough for Gurkle to go in it without it being an issue. Roll a perception check. Okay. Yeah, you very much notice that there are engravings on the chain, like around the chains in front of the door.
What can I roll to read the engravings? Since...
They are written in common tongue, just very faint. So
what did I say?
they say, to the friends of Master Turgan, be ye a friend of the North, be ye an ally of the West, and be ye a leader for the East. Remember this message.
So what do we do? Spin around in a circle?
You do notice a couple. You notice a three specific slots in the wall. These slots, they're kind of like bricks sized, brick shaped, roughly. And there is a brick in the top slot. And it has a rune inscripted on the block itself. And let me look at your characters to see who actually would be able to read it.
Can anyone read ruins?
Linus, you should be able to read it.
Pat, I'm
see.
outside looking at the trees still.
Yeah.
I was gonna
Um,
say I was gonna walk up to the trees and touch the trees on the side.
Okay. They feel like normal trees.
Okay.
Well, to you, they feel like normal trees.
And then say, like, just while touching one of the trees, say permission.
Cameron. Sorry.
Sorry.
While you, well, I was just to answer his question real quick. See, you don't recognize it as a language that you know. In fact, well, what is your languages again? Yeah, you don't know that. Let's see. Who knows this language? Jeez. Okay. Okay. Azrael, it does not look like you know this. Jekyll, however, you do see these change, and you see, it looks like a dwarvish rune.
Woo!
And on the rune block, you see the dwarvish rune for the word north.
Well, that's silly. It just says north.
How big is this block?
I told you brick size, roughly.
Okay, so what did the chain say again?
Yeah, let me.
Friend of the north,
I
something
just-
of the east.
Um,
I think it was friend of the North, ally of the West, and leader of the East, or something like that.
Maybe. And what did the rune on the brick say again? North.
North!
So there's maybe we need 3 bricks for 3 slots, and we have to put them in the right order.
Yeah. Quick question: Where are you two from? Like, where are the characters from relative to Mirabar?
let me type this in. To Discord. Blah, 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 blah. Oh, that doesn't need to be capitalized. Sorry, I gotta fix something. Typo. All right, that's what. Fence IRL and or wait. Oh, no, I think that was Gurkle. It sounded like wait, the Nick. Nick, were you asking them in character or out of character?
In character.
Who are you talking to?
Who are you-
Whoever
who
was
are you
standing at the
asking?
doors in the
Me?
block. So I think that was Wami, and I think there was one other person.
Jekyll.
I read
Was
the
it
brick.
Shackle? Yeah. Okay. So where are you from in relative to Mirabar?
Very far south for Cameron.
Yes.
Very far south. I don't think anyone is from this far up north. Last time I checked, but
I
Nope.
am.
where are you from again?
I don't remember the exact location, but I do remember it was like the northern mountains.
Okay. I don't remember where you're. I can't find your background. Somewhere here.
Uh-oh.
It's somewhere here. No, it doesn't matter. As long as he knows.
Yeah.
Why?
Maybe we have to have somebody from the north, the west, and the east here to
Well,
go
I
ahead.
mean, we have a brick that says north and a brick-sized slot.
2 other brick size slots. Yes.
Yeah. So maybe we need more bricks.
Maybe we just need to put it in the order of the poem phrase.
Yeah, but we don't have the other bricks.
Yeah, where are the other
Yeah.
bricks?
Yeah.
I look around me. What do I see, Caleb?
2 birch trees, a church, and everything outside of that one area that you came from in the city almost looks like you're looking at it through a warbling fog.
Okay.
You can see shapes and darkness moving out behind the fog, but you can't really specifically see anything other
But I don't
wanna
see any
walk
more
around the
bricks
back.
on the ground, right?
Okay, so someone walks around the back. What'd you say?
Do I see any more bricks on the ground at all?
No, you don't see any, not directly in front of you. Who walked around the back? Hello?
Hello?
Who walked around the back?
Shekel.
Shekel. All right. So Shekel, as you come around the back side of the church, you don't see much, but you do see a pile of bricks.
I'm gonna look through them and see if I can find some with stuff on them.
Roll perception
Mm-hmm.
or investigation, whatever you prefer. All right. You'll have to keep looking for a little bit. It's quite a lot of bricks. You'll be able to check each brick, but it'll take you a few minutes.
Time.
Maybe I need some help. There's bricks back here. Whoa, crazy.
I'm just gonna sprint flat out towards the voice.
You see Whammy just stumbling around the corner, full speed.
Bricks.
I got
Gurkle's gonna
brick.
follow him, but
I just
walk
dive
like
into
a
the
sane
pile and I
person.
start ripping them apart.
Oh my
Okay.
God.
Trey, roll perception or investigation, your choice. Linus, what are you doing?
Roll
What?
investigation.
Linus, you there, buddy?
Oh, sorry. I was thinking Gurgle. So I just put my hands on the tree and
From which side did you enter the?
no, I didn't enter. Just a basically in Elvish permission to enter, and then or not
You
permission,
notice
take
no change.
or what speak friend and then enter. So I speak friend in Elvish.
Okay.
It's
Watermelon.
and then
Speak friend in Elvish, got it. And then
okay. walk through the portal.
you don't know how you did it, but you spoke the magic word just luckily, and you found yourself up in the same place as everybody else. They must have gotten lucky and said the word as they entered too.
And then I go forward and look at the what that says Master Turgan be friend of the North, ally of the West, and leader of the East.
Yeah.
Faux shizzle, my nizzle.
And there's there's 3 stone locations that's what they're looking for, to put stones in these locations.
You
We're
see
looking
two
for
empty
two
bricks,
bricks.
two empty
We
brick
have-
size slots, and a block with a glowing rune on it in the top slot. Trey, you run stumbling into the pile of bricks, like spreading them everywhere. I mean, they go everywhere. The ones that Shekel had already looked at, mixed with the ones that they hadn't looked at, and you trip and end up face up right in front of Shekel with a single brick on top of your head with a glowing rune on it.
Hi, how are you?
Fucking
Hey!
hell.
Baller.
Thanks for finding that for me. I'm gonna pick it up and look at it.
Which brick did I find?
Gurkle was gonna follow them.
Shekel, you notice a symbol, the dwarvish runic symbol for east, glowing on subtly.
Woohoo! You found East. Good job.
All
Let's
right.
put it in the hole and help me
No.
up, please.
Find the other one.
Uh,
Dive in again.
I stand up, take a couple paces back, and I just do another flying leap into the pile of bricks.
You don't seem to notice any more glowing ones with this method.
Cool, that really hurt.
Well, now we know it doesn't work a second time. That's too bad. Walk around the front with the brick.
All right, Gurkle, Linus, and Azrael, and Boots. What are y'all doing while they're digging through?
I was gonna follow Wami around the back of the building.
You see Whammy laying in a pile of bricks, just nursing a goose egg on his head.
Goose egg.
Uh,
Digs.
I'm gonna tell him, "Nice job, Dingus." And I'm gonna start looking through the bricks.
Okay. You're looking through the bricks. Roll perception. Boots, Azrael, and Linus. What about you?
Rolling it in Discord, Caleb. 12
Okay.
plus 1.
You don't see any bricks yet. Boots, you can roll. Oh no, you're assisting.
As
Okay,
in-
Gurkle, roll again. Roll advantage. You're being assisted by Boots.
Oh,
So roll a second time.
another 12.
Did you
Plus 1, so
12?
13.
You still haven't found them. Linus, what about you? While they're looking through bricks.
What's in this? We see a round door with chains on it.
It's a round. It's a round like hobbit-sized door with a glowing triangle. It has 2 chains that wrap around the door, and then it has the inscriptions on the chains. Technically, you would have had to roll a perception check to see them, but that's too late already. And
I'd like to walk out of this area and go back to see the 2 trees.
okay, the 2 trees are still there in the area that you're in.
Well, I
They,
mean,
they
like,
actually they've
we
grown.
can't. Well, we can't see. Like, you said, if we look behind us, it's like all grayed out.
But the
You can see the trees. The trees you can still
okay.
see. Yeah, the trees are more like they're more grown. They've overgrown and like create a something that covers around the top of the church, like unnaturally long tree limbs stretching out around the church.
I guess I'll check by the trees to see if there's any bricks. I don't know.
Got it, Cameron. Okay, so you go up to one of the trees and you actually go ahead and roll an investigation check while you're
We
looking at the
lost
tree.
somebody.
Who's Cameron?
Oh.
He's getting off work probably. So investigation.
Do I have to roll
Got
twice?
it. Oh, and let me look on investigation. I don't think you do, but let me check. No, you're just disadvantaged on perception. I don't have
Okay.
investigation, so you're good. Looks good to you. You notice that the tree seems to be hollow.
Okay. I'm going to cautiously reach in.
There's no hole that you see, but when you knock on it, sorry, it sounds hollow to you.
Oh. Oh, well, I don't want to, like, cut off the whole tree to... Can I go over to the other one and see if it's the same?
Yeah. Roll an investigation check on it.
Oh, no.
Huh? What happened?
My screen, like...
You notice this one is hollow. You knock on it, and as you knock on it, your hand kind of goes through part of the tree, into like a little internal spot on it. Like it kind of like folds in underneath the knock.
Huh.
And you find your hand actually inside the tree, just a little bit. Like your hand itself is inside the tree.
Oh, well. I'm not gonna panic. We're just gonna go with this. I guess I'm going to try and feel around as much as I can to see if
Mhm.
there's a brick.
Yeah, as you reach your hand up into the tree, you can kind of like reach it up, and your whole arm goes up into the tree. At this point, you feel something um, heavy and a texture, like a rough texture, inside the tree, um, conveniently brick shaped.
Conveniently. Okay, I'm going to try and grab it and then slowly pull my arm out, holding it.
Okay, roll a strength check.
Oh boy.
That's a heavy ass brick.
It's not that it's heavy; it's more that it's jammed, like the wood is grown around it. The brick comes sliding out pretty easily.
I will never
And
be again.
it comes out, and you have a brick with a glowing little rune on it. You don't know what it says, but
Woo!
Thank you, audience.
Woo!
Cool. I'm gonna walk it over and hand it to Shekel.
Shekel, you get this brick, and on the brick, it's you see the dwarven rune for south.
Woo! It says south. Wait, didn't we need west?
We got west.
We got west.
No, we
Yeah.
got east.
We have east.
We have
East.
2 of the 3.
You have east, north is inside the
Yeah.
the door, and you have south.
Yeah,
So I was wrong.
west.
Yeah.
But we need west.
We gotta put it in the hole.
Okay.
Well, south isn't on the door.
So I go west of the door. What's west of the door?
Going to around the church.
Did they go west and go to the door around the church, or did they go east around the church?
They split and went both ways. 3 different people went different directions.
Okay, and there's nothing else in this pocket dimension. There's nothing like
There's trees and a church.
I mean, I could try just shoving them in. What's the worst that could happen?
you could just put the one that corresponds to it and put that one in and see what happens, and then go from there instead of shoving them both in.
Yeah, but apparently I put one in without knowing, so there's one in already.
Well, then that would have been probably the first one you found, not the one that was just handed to you.
Yeah.
The one that you were originally carrying.
So which ones are in the door? North was already in there. You put east in there?
Yeah.
What slot did you put east into?
What slot did we put north into? I didn't think I put north in.
No.
North was already in the door in slot 1.
Hmm.
Did you put it in the left or the right?
They're top to bottom.
The bottom
1, 2,
left
3.
or the bottom right?
I want south and then east.
So you put them both in?
Yeah, why not?
Nothing seems to happen.
I guess I'll swap them.
As you touch them while they're in the door, they have a slight little ding, like a little glow. Well, east has a little glow. Like it gets a little bit stronger.
We
as
didn't
you
need
hit-
south.
I'm sorry, I tried my best.
Good job. Did you try the other tree?
Yeah, I couldn't really feel anything, but I guess I'll go
I
back.
take the south brick and walk to the other tree. They said, which tree did you get out of? The left or the right? From our perspective.
The right one.
From the church, it would be the left one, but yeah,
Oh.
That's
the
what I
right.
got out.
It would be the right one. Yeah, either way, the tree, which tree you're going to, the one she got out of, the one she didn't get out of.
He's going to the other one.
I take the brick to the one she didn't get out of it and see if you can push that brick into that tree, and maybe it changes the direction of the rune or something.
The brick merges with into the tree, kind of like gets sucked into the tree.
Okay, and then I stick my hand back in the other tree and see if it has a different brick in there. If I can pull out
Are you reaching up or down?
up,
You don't feel anything. When
I
you reach
reach
up.
down.
You feel a brick. In the bottom of the tree.
I
Oh,
slowly pull
wrong
it out.
tree. So close.
Roll a strength check. Oh, the wizard.
If I can, I'll use both hands.
No, you can't. It's not that big of a hole.
I
It wouldn't matter for your
I have
strength
small
check,
hands.
but it wouldn't matter for the strength check roll anyway.
I want to keep South in my pocket.
South is in a tree.
South is already gone.
South.
Oh,
is
he
not.
stole it. Yeah, never mind.
And he
17.
thinks I'm in the Thieves Guild. Cringe.
You pull it out pretty easily. It slides out.
What rune does it have on it?
You speak Dwarvish?
Yes. You said I could read.
I don't see Dwarvish in your list.
Oh, well, Giant's very similar to Dwarvish.
Is it?
Especially when it
That's
comes to
racist.
runes.
That's
I
racist.
speak Dwarvish. You could give the brick to me.
That's giant runes and dwarf runes are the same runes. So for rune language, since dwarven rune language is descended from giant rune language.
I want to walk over there and deliberately lean over him. What's it say? This is taking too long.
Really intimidating aura.
Let's see. So you see the symbol as specifically Shekel sees the symbol because it's Dwarvish, and I'm not breaking game mechanics just because you want to argue how similar the two languages are. Specifically, it is the one that you were missing, the West.
Okay, you want to go put. It says West.
Fine. I'll take it and I go put it in the little slot that's left open.
Which slot is that?
The one that's not pinging.
They took both of them out.
No, they only took out the south.
No,
Yeah,
you took out south. They said they were taking them out and swapping them, so they took them out.
Okay.
Yeah, so they were taken out and then swapped and then put back in.
You said the pink. You said you heard
Okay.
a pink. It went back
All right,
in.
that's fine. No, I said not when you put it back in. I said when you touched it again. You heard. Oh, you saw it glow, like brighter. Okay, if you swap them, if you swap them, that's fine. So you put it in the third slot because it was swapped. So you have north, then east, then west. Okay.
So I'm assuming the north is the middle, and the east and west are correspond to east and west on a compass.
No,
If there are 3 slots across the bottom, is that how it is?
I told you it's 3 slots, top to bottom, like 1, 2, 3.
Top.
Like,
Okay,
yes.
vertical, not horizontal. I'm sorry.
Yes.
North is in slot 1.
It's in the top one, and the middle
Northwest.
one is east, and then the bottom one is west, based off of what you said.
Okay, I try that first. See if anything happens.
You don't notice anything happening.
I touch them after putting them in.
They glow as you touch them. Are you touching them in a specific order?
Yes. North, west, east.
Mhm.
They each glow, but nothing seems to happen.
Okay. Then I put them in order of north, then west, and then east, and then touch it again.
The chains start to fade and fade away, like merging into the door, like they themselves kind of like fade in or pulled into the door, like they're being winched in, even though there's no hole for them to be winched into. And the door itself splits down the center, and each side rolls to the side, leaving a circular entrance into the church.
Okay. And I step inside.
Ooh.
You explode and die. No, just imagine him just taking a step in, like, let's go.
See ya.
Oh, what the heck? What happened? Somebody died.
No, Bo and I are just messing with each other. No, yeah. So you step in, and everybody going in with him.
Yes.
Sure.
Yeah.
Cool. As you step in, you see what looks like a small church, that has Like it has some old dilapidated pews, like kind of like broken, leading up to a center raised dais, with with kind of like a small altar at that side of the church. And towards the altar, littered on the ground, are bones.
Uh-oh.
There's bones on all around like the altar and a small wooden chest in the center.
Real quick, do we recognize this church from anywhere?
No.
Okay.
I mean, it looks like a church, but it doesn't look like one.
Yeah,
that
but
you've
it's
seen
not like
before.
the church, like with the
No,
fake
no, no.
altar.
No.
Okay.
And it's not dedicated to a specific deity, you said?
Not that you could tell. You don't see any like religious marks. You're all standing in the doorway, so you're pretty far away from the altar or anything like that to tell.
Okay, well, I'm gonna start walking up.
I will as well.
Being cautious and careful as I go. Don't want to step on the bones or anything as we get closer.
Okay. As you get closer, you notice that the altar has a flat area, and on there is a piece of parchment and a quill.
Alright, guys, we got some parchment, a quill.
What are the bones of?
Human bone. Well, some human, some dwarf, some different varying species. All humanoid, certainly.
Is there anything
Joking.
written on the papers?
On the paper? Yeah, certainly.
Yeah.
What?
You go up and as you see it, it says sign in here. Like sign in here.
Alright.
I'm gonna write my name on it. Wamudi's nuts.
The ink slowly dries, and from the quill, you pick up the quill and write your name in there, and it just slowly fades away, and nothing seems to happen. Like your name doesn't. Your name, like as you're writing it, it's almost like the ink is just kind of like beating off.
So obviously not our names.
Harry Potter map. Well, I'm gonna put my name.
I wonder, does it have to be a
can I write
certain
Turgan
person?
on the paper?
Sure, it beads off.
Twixt 2 birch and pay the fee. What's the fee?
It's a little late for that.
Can
Can I take
prick my
one gold piece
finger
and put
with
it on the
quill?
altar?
You could, Trey.
I'm gonna prick my finger with the quill. Drop a piece of blood, a drip of blood on the paper.
The blood drop on the page doesn't go anywhere. Sticks
It
to the
doesn't
page.
beat off.
No.
And it says
Sign
sign
your
in.
name in blood.
I'm gonna sign my name in blood. I'm Wamudi's.
It doesn't. It stays for about a second. Your finger is bleeding a lot if you drew enough blood to write your name. Before it slowly kind of like fades away. But it definitely lasted a lot longer than the ink.
You must have to write it in viscera. Just slowly get worse.
Alright, so
Linus, we need your help with a project.
Wow.
Remember, there are other things on the dais.
What's on the
normally say.
dais?
Who was banging
Besides,
something.
what's on the dais besides the pen and quill and Peter Quill?
All right, I'll say it again. You see a small wooden chest in the midst of the bones.
I'm gonna open the wooden chest.
Don't.
No. Have you
Nope.
not learned anything from your
No.
This is a different
I
character.
don't know what your people are talking about. I opened the chest.
Oh no.
I
Um,
smack him with my stuff.
Nope,
to the
it's
head.
already done.
Doesn't matter.
already
still
open.
takes
It's-
action for die.
he opens the chest and you see sharp rows of teeth form on the inside of the chest.
Nah.
And
Moron.
it opens like a normal chest with sharp rows of teeth. It seems you found the corpse of a long dead mimic.
Oh. Is there
Can I
anything
have it?
inside?
God damn it, Caleb.
Is there anything
Yes,
inside?
Fucking
on the
love you.
inside there is a small metal disc with a sharp triangular. It kind of looks like an arrowhead, a broadhead. So it's like two triangles in the center, but like perpendicularly to each other, coming out of the center.
Okay.
Kind of like something that you would put an orange on and grate it. That would be the closest thing if you're making
Okay.
orange juice.
I'm gonna prop the mimic lid open with a knife.
Okay.
So if it decides to snap shut, it's gonna have to go past the knife before it has to go past through my arm. So I'm gonna try to prop open the lid and then reach for the coin
Gurple
thing.
is gonna try to help him with that and like hold the lid open for him.
Watch the teeth, my guy.
I still hit him with my quarterstaff for being stupid.
No, you can't.
He feels he
I think
feels
he can do whatever he
reprimanded.
wants. What?
He feels reprimanded. You grab it out of
In
the
quotations.
chest. You grab it out of the chest.
Cool. What's on the underside? Because I saw the top side.
On the underside, you see what looks like a logo of a glowing quill.
Okay.
Uh-oh, it's gonna explode.
I put the coin on the paper.
Not a coin.
I put the thing on the paper.
Okay. It's about a small disc. For everyone can see it now. Approximately the size. I'd say about the diameter is about 5 inches, and in the
Mhm.
center of it, there is what basically looks like a very sharp blades, triangular shaped blades, perpendicular to each other. Again, like a broadhead arrow. If who knows what a broadhead arrow looks like?
I do.
I can Google it.
Yeah, I mean I can send it to you.
Wait, so you're saying so it's
it's
like a flat disc with
Reading
like
about
2
mimics.
points sticking up, is what you're saying?
They're cool. And scary.
Kinda, yeah. Like imagine. Okay, that's not the image I copied.
I'll be right back.
Hmm.
No.
You can't leave like that, Gurgle.
This shape right here. But not the. It's just the triangular bladed parts. It doesn't actually have like anything else besides that. It's just like a sharp place, like a sharp cross section of a blade.
Am
Pointy
I supposed to stick my
pyramid.
finger in it?
Is a pointy pyramid? Yes. The pointy pyramid. And is on side of a small disc with a raised outside edge. Got it, Cameron.
Am I supposed to prick my finger with it?
What are you supposed to do with it? Oh,
Why do you want to
asking
bleed
the
so
DM?
bad?
It says pay a fee. What's the fee?
Like a quarter.
And it says sign in. And what?
With all of the bones around here, what if it was that kind of fee?
What if you just pay with your life?
All right, well, Moody, stand still. I'm gonna kill you.
Did you? No. Wait.
Wait, hold on. Wait.
I told you that mask is coming off.
No, it's not. It's not. It's illegal.
Meow.
Thank you for that, Shekel.
Cat.
Okay, sorry about that. I'm back.
Okay, so on the desk there's
On, we got it.
a quill thing, a quill and a coin like a coin quill thing with a broadhead arrow on it, a piece of paper. It says sign in and a quill. That's what's there. What
And
else is in
blood
this
lasts
room?
on the paper better.
The quill is in like a small thing of ink, of course, but
What
other
else
than
is
that,
in the
that's
room?
broken pews, stuff like that. But from what you can tell, not much other than what you've seen already.
What's the font? What's the fee? Gurkle, you're a doctor. Figure this out.
Okay, so real
Wow.
quick. Do we maybe have to get the blood lasts longer, right? Do we have to use this device to get the blood? I'm gonna poke my finger with the
We can try
on the
it.
tip of the.
A single drop of blood runs down the tip into the little flat part of it and pulls inside, glowing a bright red for a second, and then it kind of looks like it has like energy kind of like moving throughout the blood. Not a lot, just a little bit, because you have a drop in there, just a drop.
I
Why
told
don't
you,
you
Emmy,
stick the
you're
quill
gonna have
in-
to die.
Why don't you stick the quill into that little, the tippy point of the quill into that pool of blood that's at the bottom, and then write your name in it.
I'll do that.
More blood.
It picks up the blood, and you actually see the quill at the bottom starts to turn red. It was a black quill before, and now it's just a little bit of red. And as you bring it to the paper to write, you get about a letter into your name.
And then you explode
Okay.
and die in a fire explosion.
Does the letter stay there? It's not like
Yes.
disappearing or
the
anything?
letter. You don't see the letter going away. It seems to stay there.
I think I figured it out.
I'm a fucking genius.
I guess I'll poke my finger again to get more blood. And continue to do that until I can write my entire name.
It's not a lot of blood is pulling into the NB. Like you're getting a little bit of blood, but it's not like a lot. It's not enough to.
I need a volunteer.
I'll help. I am also Gurkle.
Awesome. You give me your finger,
Okay.
and I take a finger and then poke it to get more blood.
Ow.
You get a little bit of blood. It's not much.
Maybe you should try cutting across your palm.
All right, don't be scary.
Is there enough blood to dip the quill in again?
There is, but not much. Like it doesn't seem as like it's a lot, but it's gonna take a lot more blood to write your full name.
Okay.
Gurkle's kind of long. Someone with a short.
You're not dumb. You're not smart, but you're smart enough to know that you need a little bit more blood than a few drops.
I'm gonna slice my palm open.
Whoa.
How you gonna do it? You gonna like stab it down on the thing? You gonna draw it across? Like
Yeah. Draw it.
guess to which one? You spray blood everywhere.
Oh
Most
my
of the blood.
God.
Some blood goes in there, definitely, but
Medically, it wouldn't squirt. If you just cross, the blood is gonna go in the direction that the hand is being
Yeah, but that
held.
thing's pointy.
Well, no, not
some
with.
of it went in, but not all of it.
Yeah, like if there's a. I don't know. I'm picturing it differently.
Are you just gonna stab it real hard? Like.
No, like I took my own dagger, slid it across the palm, and then try to like leak it in there. I don't know.
Apologies.
Oh.
So it drips. Yeah. Does that make sense?
Azrael's gonna manually cut his hand and not cut it on the thingy thing.
Okay. The blood seems to pull on top of the blood as a secondary layer and beads out of and like beads off of the blood, the other blood.
Gotta stab yourself on the thing.
That's really unfortunate.
What if you just jam it through your hand?
No, don't.
No?
Wait, isn't
Don't
that what
do
you
that.
just did?
No.
What if I pick up the thing and stab somebody with it? Who wants to try?
What are we stabbing with? I'm so confused. I just know there was a paper.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
I mean, it's okay.
Stab Botticellis with it.
Okay.
I don't think that's necessarily a good idea.
Boots winces because he has no idea why he's about to be stabbed.
Turtles have more blood. It's fine.
There's
Well, maybe if you hadn't been talking all night and actually been quiet for once, you could have heard this. But you've been blabbing your mouth the whole night.
What?
Whoa.
What?
I'm going to quickly hand everything over to someone else and walk out.
Why'd you give it to me?
Yeah?
Yeah, I'll take everything.
Uh-oh.
A lie,
The
you had me
wizard has everything.
freaking corpse of the mimic. Swear to God, I thought a combat encounter with a mimic was coming. Oh my
No.
Cringe. Okay, so who left?
Azrael.
Wait, okay. Wait, why did Azrael leave?
Because of what we were just talking about privately.
I was gonna say I don't think Azrael. I mean, Bo was saying that out of character. I was pretty sure.
Yeah.
He was making a joke at Cameron for not talking. He was saying he was talking too much, but he wasn't talking.
Because he's
And-
at work.
Are you talking about them talking about stabbing Boots?
I'm pretty sure that she's
Oh, you're talking about what we were talking about.
I don't know what you
Okay, I got
about,
so
but I'm under the
confused.
assumption it's blood everywhere.
Yeah, I got confused by what you meant when by what you said we were talking about. I thought you were talking about the party. I was like, oh yeah. Yeah, okay.
You hyperventilating because of all the delicious blood everywhere?
Cringe.
Oh.
Yeah.
So there is a piece of parchment that says "Please sign in" on it, Cameron, and there is a black quill, in an inkwell, and they found a small, like silver disc, and it has like a pyramid-shaped blade on it, on the disc itself.
Okay, has anyone cut themselves with that?
They
Yeah,
have.
I just cut you with that.
Oh,
Split his palm open.
great.
Gurgle pricked his finger and then did it to second Gurgle.
Yeah, I don't know how much you missed, but essentially Trey wrote his name in the ink rolled off. We found this.
Yeah, I got that part. I missed that part where I literally left right before, like right after the arrowhead is basically where I was out. So I missed everything from there, and then I came back and I was about to be stabbed.
Yeah.
Go
So
ahead and roll insight, Gurgle, because you held it the most.
Insight. Okay.
Yeah.
2. Oh boy.
You don't know anything.
I mean, I got a
Linus,
+1.
You've been messing with it a little bit too. And Shekel, Linus and Shekel can both roll.
I haven't stabbed myself, but okay.
You've been watching people stab themselves. You can. It's insight.
Okay.
Insight.
I'm going to use inspiration roll again. I wish I hadn't.
Oh my god.
All right.
Sorry.
That was my inspiration. Oh well.
Let's hope
Has
Shekel.
Shekel rolled yet?
You're not feeling
yet.
inspired
I'm
today.
casting guidance on Shekel.
Oh,
Shekel had already rolled when you said it, but it doesn't matter. She made it, so.
Oh, okay.
Shekel, you get the idea that maybe the shape of the blade is very, very important, very specific in particular for a reason. Like it's crafted that way for a reason.
Ooh, the shape of the blade. I would have thought that. I think we should stab somebody in the eye.
Oh my gosh.
no.
Oh my god. What the fuck?
Oh God. Yeah, you're escalating so much, but you're not escalating in the most obvious direction.
I don't know. I like escalating.
yeah.
That's fine.
Man.
Oh my gosh.
Shekel's
Oh, Lord.
It's okay.
Wait, Wami's mask is pointy like the blade is.
Yeah? Should we put it in his mask?
You should
Worth a
kill him.
shot.
I'll see him from afar.
I
Mama,
fucking
please,
heard
put this
Caleb
on.
scoff through fucking
no,
Discord.
No, wait.
Oh my gosh. I'm fucking dying.
Hey guys, the shape of this means something.
It should have been obvious to everyone, but
Anybody have a bow or an arrow?
No.
Damn, I'm out of
I have a
ideas.
crossbow, does that count?
No.
Well, fuck off then.
Ew.
I just keep thinking that y'all are gonna try and shoot Whammy with all this shit.
No,
You said it
you're,
looks like
you're,
mask
you're
is coming
fucking
off.
not. You're fucking not
You
gonna do that.
You said it looks like a circle, but with the raised triangle, it basically looks like a orange grinder, right? To make orange juice, right?
Pretty much, yeah. It's like a
Like an
four-sided
ice
star of blades sticking out of the dish, but it's decently thick, about as thick as your hand, I would say.
Yeah. So why don't you just grab it in the palm of your hand, like you're grinding your hand against it, and then the blood will all drip down between your fingers and your hand and stuff like that, and then pull and use that amount of blood.
What?
You really want to juice my hand?
No, I'm saying
That
Gurkle
sounds
Gurkle's the medical
delicious.
doctor, and that would make sense because he would medically know how to do it.
Linus wants you to
Fine,
juice.
I'll do it.
All right,
And also,
what,
you
you,
have
what are you
healing
doing,
potions you can
Gurkle?
drink afterwards to heal it if you need to.
Gurkle, what are you?
Juice it.
I'm
Sit,
gonna place
you sit.
the thing on the altar, on the table, whatever it is,
Those are doctor's hands.
and I'm gonna push my hand down as I'm and twist it as I'm pushing down.
As you press down, you feel an intense pain, and you feel the blood like coming out of your palm, but you can't twist it. It might be one of the worst pains you've had in your life. And upon pulling your palm off of it, you notice that your palm, the pain kind of stops immediately, and your palm feels fine. Like the blood is gone. Like that's your blood pools inside the bottom of the dish, but it's almost like the wound re-knit itself upon doing it.
Okay.
And the
So, like,
dish
I don't
itself
have-
is filled with. You don't have
Go
a
ahead.
wound on your hand, no.
Okay.
But
Take
you
your
are
other
covered in sweat. Like it was one of the worst pains you've ever felt in your life.
Mm-hmm.
So now take your
Um,
other hand with the quill, dip it in there, and write your name on the script. On script, please.
I was getting
There's
to it. Just have a little bit of
the
patience.
dish is full of a glowing and warping red liquid.
Yeah. I'll take
It
the
looks like
quill.
I'll write your name on it.
What if I
I mean,
use
if
his
you just give me a second to, I'll take the quill and finish writing my name.
As you dip the quill inside the dish with the blood, it absorbs all of it, and the feather of the quill turns like a bright red, and the quill itself, like the tip, actually starts to glow. As you write your name, your full name on there, it stays, and it looks like you've got plenty of ink. or
Congratulations, you've created the first fountain pen on the blood.
But it does feel like to you, like the feather is still red. It doesn't look like it's running out of ink, we'll say, for lack of a better
May I
word.
see the
Okay.
quill?
Sure.
Okay, I write my own name in Kirkle's blood on it.
Okay.
And then pass to the next person. Anybody else want to write their name?
I'll write it. Whamudes.
All right. Whammy's done it. Checkle, what about you?
I'm gonna write it, but I'm gonna spell it wrong.
The misspelled
nice.
letters fade away.
Shit.
I
Guys,
Guys, I
will
don't
write
think this is a
those.
good
guys.
idea.
We're joining a cult.
Oh.
I don't think this is a good idea.
Well, it's a little bit too late now.
Or
Azrael is not with us currently, correct?
She's in the
Correct.
room, I believe, or where are you?
walked outside.
I walked out.
You're outside. Okay.
What's in there?
I'm gonna walk outside to get Azrael, or check on Azrael.
So
All right, I guess I'll finish my name.
We'll stick some cotton balls up her nose
Got
so
it.
she doesn't smell anything.
Sad about it though.
Azrael, how you doing?
I want to go back in there and slaughter people.
Wait, what? No.
Wow, that's
Okay.
I feel like I
Maybe
should
you
get out here.
I'm driving 2 seconds.
No. 1, 2.
wow. Those are some fast seconds. Oh, a keek.
She's chasing a fly. She's doing her job.
I'm sorry. Could you repeat the last thing you said?
Nobody
No.
said anything, and we said you're
No.
Natty.
he's talking to.
Repeat what
no.
you said. 2 boots.
I said I want to slaughter people. If I go back in there, it's going to be bad. I think I'm going to stay out here.
Okay. Well, we can wait out here for a bit. That's no problem.
Feel free to go in. I don't really trust myself right now.
Boots, you do know that as you left, all the blood has been absorbed inside the quill itself. There's no the blood is no longer in the dish or anything.
Gotcha. There's no more wounds or blood anywhere. It's all been absorbed into the dish. And they're using that to write their names with some sort of warbly reddish ichor ink.
Timey-wimey thingy.
Yeah, something like that. You know my name.
Let's see.
But if you want to stay out here, you can. Just let me know all that's taken care of.
Yeah, I mean, do you feel comfortable signing something, not knowing what it is?
I mean, I did it to get into the guild.
Oh.
That's true.
Plot development.
Maybe like 3 seconds going back in my apartment.
1,
I
2.
stay out here.
It's the loneliest number that
Wow.
Quick question. Whenever we signed our names, do we notice anything with the markings on our arm for the guild?
No.
Okay.
I've been signing Azrael. I mean, come on, your God will protect you, won't he?
Did Linus go outside too?
No, I'm yelling through the open doorway since you're the only one back
No, I don't think I'll sign it.
Can I sign her name? See what happens?
You could try.
Yeah, I'll try to sign her name. Azrael Kovari.
The ink doesn't seem to stick into the page.
Well, shit.
So we all have to juice our names and then.
Juice.
Well, no, we had
No,
somebody.
everybody else's names are. Well, I don't know if Boots' name is on there.
Booty Boy hasn't signed his name. Bully him until he signs his name.
Sorry, I just got back into my apartment.
I mean, I'm already cursed with the Quispy ladies. So you know what? This
What is
new curse will
Quispy
just have to
lady?
get in line.
What's
I th-
Quispy Lady?
I think Boots and Linus are the only ones
She's a
that know
tricky
about
bitch.
Crispy Lady.
Oh my god.
Boots with the fur.
Quispy lady is a tricky bitch. She only appears sometimes only when she wants something. She's very needy.
Whole club was looking at her.
Usually once a week, she's usually reminding me of some time about something. She's like a really bad clock.
So, Boots is driving, so I don't know if Boots.
Boots just got back to his apartment.
Oh, did he? I didn't hear.
Yeah.
Yeah, he did.
So everybody but
Sorry,
Boots
I was putting
has
stuff away.
signed the paper.
Nope.
No, I have not yet.
Boots and Azrael have not.
No, I was outside with Azrael. I have not signed the paper yet. I haven't come back in yet.
I said Boots
No, I
and
know.
Azrael
I'm just
have not.
giving, and I'm giving my position from what my character is. I was explaining.
The whole club was looking at her.
We hit the vow. They're saying no.
Yeah, I'm in a perplexing situation, Caleb, because technically I was adopted.
So
does it matter? So
It's whatever.
do
It's
I?
whatever you go by. Whatever you go by.
Okay. I'm just making sure there were no rules behind that. I was just double checking.
Whatever you truly feel is right.
Yeah. I just didn't know if it was going to cause an issue.
No, it's just a sheet asking you to sign in,
Okay.
like you would sign in at a wedding.
I am going to. Nice.
No,
Wait,
or visitor's
wait,
log.
hold
but
up, hold
it's a
up.
visitor's log.
I don't want to
but-
marry some burnt raisin chick.
Raise.
I sign. I approach the paper and dip the ookie.
Okay, so your name
Boots.
stays on there. Everyone's name is on there except let's see, Azrael, what are you gonna do?
I don't really want to. Out of character, I really don't want to sign it.
You don't have to.
Okay, yeah, I'm not gonna sign it. Nope.
No, you can't be forced to do anything. You're good. You're totally fine. I gave into fucking peer pressure like a bitch.
Azrael, you do see the doors. Azrael, you do see the doors close from the outside. And as it, the lights, the kind of like flicker, like everything gets dark because there's no lights in there, and they turn on. Everyone inside, and you can see that you're no longer inside of a church, like a broken down church. You're actually in a nice little sitting room. There is a wooden table behind you, and you see the bartender from the tavern that you went to, sitting there sipping tea.
You still didn't give me a gallon of whiskey. How dare you?
Shut up, Wamoodies. Don't disrespect
Is that
somebody.
is that what you truly would like to ask of us?
What? No.
That's not. Ignore him.
It's too late.
She smiles, and keeps drinking tea.
Is there a chair in front of the desk that she's sitting at?
There's chairs for every single one of you.
Okay.
And an empty one.
I sit down in front of her.
There,
I'm gonna have a seat too.
You know what we were asking of you? We've already talked about.
Yes, and I had to see if you were worthy of the information.
We had to come all the way here just for you to tell us things. Come on.
You're more than welcome to leave if you don't like it.
I don't know. The door shut.
I watched somebody juice their hand today.
The door that you had
Yeah, that
seen
was
that
pretty
it
crazy.
looks like a normal door now, like a nice wooden oak door.
We are trying to find missing guild members and missing people and cultists and stuff.
Yes, I know why you're here, Wamuties.
Are you a cultist?
No, of course not.
Seems kind of like a cult.
Wouldn't you call what you are in also a cult by those standards?
How could you say that?
Got you there.
It's a pact.
So is a cult.
With your guild, a pact? She smiles and pulls up her sleeve, and you see crimson feathers going up her arm.
Oh.
Oh.
She's a master of disaster.
She smiles and goes, I don't think we're that different.
So we've paid the fee.
Yes, mostly for my entertainment. It was interesting watching you all figure it out.
Did someone have to get juiced, or was that just a pleasure of yours?
That really did hurt.
It's a typical way of signing in. As visitors, of course.
Oh, I
Called a
see.
tradition.
It was fine.
I hope I didn't disappoint.
It was quite entertaining.
You found
Now
my
I will
pain
answer your questions.
entertaining?
Come. What questions do you have?
Have you? Do you have any knowledge of Team Corellian when they came this way?
Of course.
And do you know of the cult, for lack of a better word, that we've been following and where they may have gone?
Of course I know of the cult of the ruinous mind. They've been everywhere. Quite noisy.
Oh.
Do you know where we can find them or their base of operations?
Well, of course I do, but what would the fun in that be?
Well, since you're watching us the whole time, I'm sure there will be plenty of enjoyment.
Oh, we've been watching you for quite a while, but the whole time? No, we're not omniscient. Just observant.
I'm talking about in the future. I'm sure we'll well, my colleagues will make it much more enjoyable for you.
Wow.
That will be seen when it happens. But we're not so much interested in the future as much as we are in the past.
The path or the past?
Past.
No,
Past.
path. Sorry.
The previous.
Well, are you looking for something specific that maybe they have? Maybe we can pick something up that they have and return it to you.
Interesting. I'm not sure there's much that they have that we would want. I'm not sure our interests coincide.
You said you're not omniscient. You don't know what they have, possibly.
Certainly, but if I
Maybe
don't know what they have, then how am I supposed to ask you for it as payment?
But you can ask us for things that you're looking for.
Clearly, wizard logic is not your strong suit.
Like books of lore? Are you looking for ancient spells? Are you looking for certain treasures that used to exist?
I am not looking for treasures or money or anything along those lines. Lore books, fine without. All I want are truths.
And what truths?
Tell me a truth about you, and I'll give you the information you seek.
Boots steps up.
She nods to you. Cameron?
Shit. I had something, and
Oh, okay. No, I was making sure you didn't, that you didn't cut off. I was like, oh.
Um. Oh shit. I've always felt responsible for my brothers and my father being kidnapped.
Ah, yes. Your time in Schult. Hmm.
Can you hear me?
That
Oh,
is
my headset
an
freaked
honest
out.
truth. That is an honest truth to admit to yourself and to others. And she nods her head and smiles and looks out to the group.
So we have to tell you truths about ourselves, about our pasts.
That seems like a fair bargain to me.
We all have to?
If you'd like to hear the information, of course you could go out and join your friend. I won't hold it against you. See, my group, we seek the truth in all manners, in all means. Not just one great truth, but all truth. Seeing what causes each person to do what they do and understand why they do it. The greatest gift you can give is a truth.
I wish I had never betrayed my friend and stabbed him in the back.
Wow.
She nods.
Okay.
She nods at you and goes, "A most honorable truth. Thank you."
Gonna learn today.
Gurkha will tell why he joined the guild because of how his tribe essentially turned him into an outcast, and he wanted to fit in somewhere.
She kind of nods to you and goes, "An acceptable truth. A realization that you still aren't sure where you belong."
Has everybody spoken?
You and Shekel, Linus and Shekel are the only two who have not that are currently here.
So, you want us to tell you something true. So the more true, the stronger the bond between us. Because the stronger the truth, the more hidden it is, and the more powerful the bond. Correct?
Pretty much. The more that truth means to you, the more I see the value that this information means to you.
Honestly, my time in the guild is a stepping stone for greater glory.
I see. No, I think you'll find that our group understands that. Smiles. But is this a truth that you have not thought of yourself? Or is this something that you hide among others?
People are stepping stones. That's all.
Whoa.
She kind of nods and looks at Shekel.
I grew up my whole life wanting to prove myself as not this evil force that will just be a menace upon society, and sometimes I believe that to be true.
She nods and smiles at you and goes, "A truth that we still don't know if it's evident to ourselves. That is a good truth." And she smiles. And it switches over to Azrael. Azrael, you see a person sitting on a stump of a birch tree that is now missing where those two birch trees were. One of the trees is
My
missing, and there's a
trees.
stump, and there's a person sitting there with a mask on over their face. Not dissimilar to Wamuti's mask, but shorter and more curved. Not necessarily like a long beak, more like a curved beak.
Hi.
Hello. I see you didn't want to join your friend.
No, not really.
Ah, well, it's always boring in there anyway. Ah, I never like those long talks talking about truth this and truth that.
Yeah.
It's honestly tiresome.
Very much. Do you live here? Should I go? I'm sorry.
No. You're more than welcome to stay. I could bring you inside if you'd like. I could bring you as a friend, and then you wouldn't have to sign. I've been watching you all. It's been quite interesting.
And you promise there's no blood or...
No blood. Just truth. If you can get past that with her, then you'll be fine.
How can I trust you?
Ah. How can we trust each other? Well, my friend in there would say that we would tell each other the truth, and that would bring us closer together. But I'll tell you the truest thing I can say. Who can you trust? Trust is such a fickle thing. Maybe you can trust me. Maybe you can trust your friends, but who knows? I'll say that for now, you can trust me. And I'll bring you in to see your friend.
Alright, that's honest. I appreciate that.
He smiles and walks over to the door. As you turn, you notice that it is no longer a circular door, and somebody keeps messaging me. No longer a circular door, and it's a nice wooden oak door. Everybody is talking to the person in the room. You hear the door open behind you, and you see a man, not dissimilar to Wamuti's mask, but more like a predator, bird of predator descent, like a hooked beak instead of a long beak. Walk in with Azrael behind him, and he goes, "Resna, this one is my guest." And she rolls her eyes and goes, "Won't you follow tradition at all, Riven?" And he smiles. You can see like the mask itself kind of like move into a smile, and he kind of chuckles and walks over and sits on a chair, and beckons to the table to Azrael. And Resna looks over and goes, "Fine, fine. I will allow you your guest. It is your right." And she looks to Azrael and goes, "Will you give a truth? Everyone here has. If you'd like to hear the information, I'd like to ask that of you."
I suppose so. What kind of truth are you looking for?
Something that has meaning to you. Something that would show you that, would show us that you care about the information that you seek. Our order asks only for these truths. It's been our way.
I don't know. I guess I'll try something really simple. Boots is my friend.
Friendship.
Here.
Boots has a turtle blush and smiles.
She
I don't know
looks at
why
you and
I put descriptions for that. Sorry, I don't know why I
no,
put every descriptor as it's a turtle and then it is that thing. A turtle
She's a
tear, a
turtle.
turtle blush. It's
Turtle
turtle.
blush.
Yeah.
Turtle blush. She looks over at you and nods and goes, um, sometimes the strongest truths are the bonds that we already have. That is acceptable. And she looks at everyone and goes, now, I will answer your questions. To the best of my ability, but know that I won't answer anything too interesting. You all are growing in such interesting ways, and I'd love to see how this plays out.
So you can see into the future, or
No, not into the future, but based off of your past, I do have great expectations for you.
oh, well,
We're all quite similar, you see, my organization and yours.
And that organization is
The Phoenix Pinion. We are, or we were members of Cygnus Solaris. Those that are seeking a higher truth.
is Team Corellian in this organization?
No, I wouldn't say Team Corellian is. Most of them aren't part of any organization.
do
Not
you
anymore.
do you mean that in the sense that some of them are permanently removed, as in they're dead, or
They have a great organizational bond with some of your gods. And the guy in the corner wearing the mask goes, "Yeah, they snuffed it. Well, most of them." And the woman kind of cuts him a glare, and she goes, "Riven, if you're not gonna play, you can at least stay quiet."
so the bones that we saw around the altar, those were
No, interior designing. I thought they matched the dead mimic very well.
Can I have the dead mimic?
Why would you want it?
She looks over and goes, "If you can tell me why you would like it, then certainly a truth for this,
You want the truth?
a truth. There's no singular truth."
Cool.
She looks at you, stares at you for a good 10 seconds, and goes, "So do I. You may have it. I have another one."
Yes.
Why would you want a stinking, rotting chest of a creature?
It's been embalmed.
Why would you want a stinking, embalmed chest of a creature?
He doesn't think it's cool.
She
I
looks
don't.
over at you. She looks over at you and goes, "Trust me, your chest smells enough for the rest of them." But
Sure, we all smell. This just seems a pointless thing to carry. We came here for other answers instead of.
yes, ask me your questions, wizard.
Yeah.
Do you know the location of where the Cult of Ruinous Mind has taken Team Corellian?
Oh, well, I wouldn't say they've taken them anywhere. More that Team Corellian found the way themselves.
Well, then, where
they've
Team
taken the path
Corellian
of
is.
6 feet under, Linus.
Well, most of Team Corellian, like I said, is, as my friend said, snuffed it. But
the
there is a
surviving
remaining
members.
member. There is a surviving member, certainly. Do I know where they took them? No, not once they've entered their dark passages.
Then you know where the entrance.
Lair.
The entrance, of course.
Guide us to the
However,
entrance.
I can lead you to someone who can.
Okay.
Who is the survivor?
The man Give me a second. I literally have to actually open my notes for this because I marked it down.
Oops.
Oh, you're fine.
The science. Bill Nye.
I believe it was the rogue, Zen.
What about the other people who have gone missing?
Ah, yes. The. Well, I'll keep that part secret. Yes, they have gone missing. Plenty of them, actually. In fact, I heard that there's an orphanage in town that was recently cleared out.
Do you know anything about about a possible curse of a lady who appears stuck to a chest that appears to people?
Oh, yes. No, I do know. Yeah, it's quite interesting to see how this plays out. I don't think their designs were meant to cause this. So I am curious if you would monitor the situation and let me know what happens with it.
Is the Cult of Ruins mine, was it their design or was it someone else's design?
Certainly. They love to experiment. They do many different types of experiments.
I understand that, but you keep on saying they. You could be. Are you implying somebody else?
The cult. They. Plural.
I understand, but since you didn't say then, you didn't specify them exactly. You just said they.
Yes, the cult of the ruinous mine has a penchant for all types of experimentation. That is what they kidnap people for. What their experiments are, I only know of a few. Ones that either escaped, or ones that my informant has let me know.
The Drow leader of them, is he currently in the same location as or do you think he's currently the same location as the Rogue Zen, or at least was?
The Drow leader. Ah, you mean the one you've met on your travels? No, Albros, he is not the leader. He is he's what, a captain. He's not that high up in the organization. Strong, yes. And could he have been a lieutenant? Higher? Certainly. But I fear he doesn't have that kind of ambition. I've met with him a few times in the past, many years ago.
Do you know what the Cult of the Ruins Mine's goal is? Are they trying to bring back a specific entity?
What their goal is? I think it'd be more interesting if you asked them that yourself. So I'll leave that.
Does anybody else have any questions?
Why do you know everything?
Are you talking to Linus or to her?
Her.
She smiles and goes, I make it my my point. I make a point of keeping an ear out. Like your friend said, I'm a broker of information. That's what our group does. We find out everything that's a truth that we can, and we help facilitate information changes.
Do you know anything
People that
about
lie to
a
you.
missing Warforged?
The missing Warforged. Ah, I did have a little bird that told me they saw him come into town. I was quite interested in him. He arrived here with Albros. Oh, I don't know, a week and a half, 2 weeks ago, maybe.
Is he still in the city?
In the city. I'm unsure of that. Many people from the cult arrive, and many from the people of the cult do not leave. By my best guess, it doesn't seem great for your friend. Let's put it at that. Not much good comes from associating yourself with them.
Do you know of any ways to take down the cult?
Well, the cult isn't the thing I would be worried about. It's what they follow. The cult itself, certainly. They're humans, and like all humans, well, they're humanoids. Like all humanoids, they tend to fall prey to many things, passions, and you could say that all humanoids are weak. So yes, I think you could probably take them down as easily as you've taken down some of their group already. Now, the more interesting part of their organization, that might be more difficult to take down.
Is it a deity, a god on another plane? What exactly is it? Our very devoted.
My knowledge only goes so deep. Uh, Sadly, I don't know too much about that. Only the upper echelon of the cult itself get to meet the ruinous mind. From what I know, that's not even its real name. Um, However, I can confirm that it does not seem to be any of the normal deities. My informant was very specific in that regard. I personally believe it's something wishing to become as powerful as it. Kind of smiles and keeps sipping her tea. If you have any more questions, feel free to ask. You all paid such exquisite truths.
Are there things that you can tell us from our past, but now in our present?
Kind of smiles and looks at you. Things from your past that are now in your present. Huh. I see. So, like the location of your family.
Are they alive?
She smiles at you and goes, That will require more than just a simple truth.
Hmm.
As far as their location, I know a general area.
Where?
I think we could find such a nice place for someone of your talents in our group. All of you.
Right now, we are only trying to find out and complete our mission. So please, if you could lead us to the entrance to where the cult of Ruinous Mind are, like you said you would. That's where we are. If we have other questions, we could always come back and ask them at on different time.
Certainly. Well, that's what we're here for, isn't it? And she smiles, but it doesn't like go all the way to her eyes. She looks over and goes, "Do you have a map?"
I'll lay down a map.
And she draws like a small circle, or well, we're gonna say square because I'm not gonna deal with that crap. She draws a small square around a small building off in the north.
Okay.
Kind of hard to see it, so we're gonna go with yellow because yellow is so much easier to see. She goes, "If you go there, no, it's not gonna lead you straight to the cult of the ruinous mind, but it will lead you to people who are part of it. Part of their organization that helps steal away people. And I think with some persuasion, you could probably find out where to head to.
Thank you.
Though I warn you, the location that the most of their forces is in the Underdark.
Okay.
So be safe. It's never fun going down there.
Is there a way that we would be able to get back in contact with you? Could we write a letter or is the assumption that you're just always watching.
Parts of us are? Sure. We have plenty of people watching. Look at Riven here. He's been following you since Waterdeep. Riven kind of waves.
I mean, it's a
He
little
said,
creepy.
what'd you say?
It's a little creepy.
Riven kind of goes, it's not nice.
In the best of ways.
And she smiles and goes, he is a little creepy. He's one of my little birds. And she smiles.
Okay, well, let's go. Thank you for your time. I stand up.
Everybody's going? Any other questions people have?
I don't have
It's
any, so
11
I guess
o'clock.
I'll go.
I need to quit.
I
need
really
to-
want to join.
That's why I'm going. It's 11 o'clock. I need to get going. So.
Yeah,
Oh.
I know. Well,
I think that does it for me.
I think you all are all worthy of possibly joining in the future. Here, and she hands out a small quill. It is a crimson quill with a golden tip to it, and she says, "You know how to fill these with blood. Write it on any paper, and I'll see what you say. We can communicate this way."
I'll be in touch.
That's creepy.
But are you worthy of me?
I'm not sure anyone's worthy of that here.
Whoa.
But if you are looking at stepping stones, like you said, I can't think of a place that would be a better stepping stone. Certainly, my sister Adorain thinks that her guild is the best, but
We'll see. Put the item in my bag and just walk out the door, and then walk back between the birch trees. If the rest of the group follows, it's up to them. You guys can talk. I'm saying that's what my character's doing. I'm not trying to.
We know.
No, not that. Fucking... Oh,
So, can we trust Linus?
Can you?
oh, you're gone, Bo. You said you
Yeah,
walked
you're-
out.
Yeah, I'm asking her.
As you walked away, Bo, as you turn back for one last glance and you see the inside of the church through a circular door. It looks dilapidated. And as you pass through the birches, it looks like two normal birches and a field. Oh, sorry. What did you ask, Resna?
If we could trust Linus.
Can we trust anyone?
I hate that answer.
I can't read the minds of men, only their actions.
Well, can we trust his actions?
So far, I don't think he's done anything besides being ambitious.
Okay.
Hmm.
Works for me for now. Thank you for the information. If there's anything that we can do to help you as well, let us.
She nods to you and goes, "We'll be in contact, little feather." And is everybody done? Everybody's done talking to her?
I guess.
I think so,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
As you all walk out through the door and look back, you just see a dilapidated church where the nice sitting room was. Well, Muties, as you walk out, you see Riven walk up to you and go, "Dude, nice mask. Looks good."
Thanks, dude. Nice.
Oh, I see how it is. His nice mask, not mine. Fine. I see how it is. Boots yells that, by the way.
Nope.
Let's not get jealous.
That's okay. Whammy's mask is gonna come off one way or another.
Oh, jeez.
We've decided.
No, that's
We've
not-
decided. It is to be. It is the way.
And as you walk out, you all find yourself in the middle of the town, right in front of 2 normal birch trees.
God, I hate the sun.
You have a cloak.
Well, by now it is not. It's not daytime.
Oh, fantastic! I can
Y'all
live
been
again.
there for a few hours. Yeah, it's nighttime. It's like dinner time.
Nighttime.
So I guess we should maybe go back to the guild hall and pick this up in the morning.
Yeah.
Here's for bread and water.
For 2 of you, you
It's
get back and there's a
victim.
nice meal prepped for everybody. Roast duck, potatoes, the whole 9 yards, greens, rolls, everything, except for Shekel and Linus, which they
Why?
have bread and water.
Why is it only us? We're the only ones that apologized. While the
Am
You're
I-
rest
the only ones.
were fighting.
You're
Am
the
I
only
sh-
ones that did anything. An apology does not mean that you can't be punished. Don't do it
True.
again, and you'll get. If you're
The other
nice, you'll get dessert. No more arguing.
But the Wamudis and
No
other
more
ones were
arguing.
fighting. I'm going to argue. I don't care about dessert.
I
I'm just
punished you
saying.
for roughhousing. And
What
she walks away
roughhousing?
from you. Completely
What'd
ignores
you
you.
get?
Am I sitting next to
Alright.
Shekel?
Yeah.
Yeah, I sneak Shekel some of my food.
I just pull out a pipe and eat some bread and smoke my
They
pipe.
allow it. Yeah. You see, she notices. You look over and she smiles at you and nods.
Okay.
Shekel's
She-
very appreciative, but also trying to hide it.
It's more of a. It was more of a thing she did. You could tell it was more of a thing she did to stop people from roughhousing in the guild house, because that's going to happen a lot. And that's what we'll end off on the session, because it is almost 11.
Yeah.
Bo, you level up. You got enough XP to level up. You were close to level 5 already. You were almost from that missed session. Everybody gets XP. Trey, you're pretty close, but you're not yet level 5.
Nice.